Oh my God.
If I'm keeping it 100, I've been feeling like I'm on it. You know I've been praying, but I don't see your hand, but I know it's on me. The enemy be talking big on repeat. Guess he missed the memo, talking still cheap. Got your whole Venetian on me, this ain't easy. What's gonna lie to a stone when you with me? Cause you always show up on time. Never let me fall, you're my refuge, even on my darkest night. Always in my back, never let me go. And when I think about it, tears come pouring down and I just can't help it. Cause every time I lost my fight, you brought me right back to it. You know how it goes, yeah. Every time I call your name, you're picking up the phone. Don't even need the caller ID, cause you already know what it is. Before I even get it off my chest, you made a way. I don't ever gotta worry about a thing, yeah, yeah. Cause you always show up on time. Never let me fall, you're my refuge, even on my darkest night. Always got my back, never let me go. And when I think about it, tears come pouring down and I just can't help it.
Oh yeah.
Cause every time I lose my fight,
cause your love is the rhythm in my soul tonight. I found my way and now I'm shining bright. You're the reason, every day, every night. Got me feeling so alive. Just you and I till the end of time. Never let me down, you're my refuge.
even on my darkest night. Always got my back, never let me go. And when I think about it, tears come pouring down and I just can't help it. Cause every time I lose my time, you bring me right back to life.
And I know we gotta take the gospel where we go. When the squad on the job, we do the most. We got the Father, got the Son, we got the Ghost. They want 100, so we want 100 more. 100 more. They want 100, so we want 100 more. 100 more. 100 more. They want 100, so we want 100 more.
Another one for the kingdom, another 100 reasons we love people, we don't leave them. Then baptize and retrieve them, said that she needed some prayer.
Post squad pipe right now, about to take a flight right now. Get me feeling like Mike right now, feeling real cool right now. Yeah, I'm in a good mood right now, so we can't lose right now. So we about to make a move right now. Let's go, trying to get right now. Post squad pipe right now, about to take a flight right now. Get me feeling like Mike right now, feeling real cool right now. Yeah, I'm in a good mood right now.
Yeah, I'm about to drop a verse right now. Hometown hero from the M, about to pull out the cape right now. When it comes to the pen game, check out the pen type, right on the ball, on point right now. Shout out to God when his word digest. Can't touch this hammer, don't cramp my style. Trying to get it in before I settle with my wife and kids and then jump with a junior cow. Pro to the game like I'm playing all Madden. Came up a street rap, word to Aladdin. Faith is the reason why I love him like I do. Now I'm feeling like Diedrich Haddon. I celebrate, I never get upset. I'm on call, stand by, cause I've been up next. A true win for the team is if you invest the process for the next, can't write that text. I eat the beat up real nice and slow, but you remind me that I got it bad when I do it my way. I never been fired on my
I just wanna talk for a minute. I know that we be lifing, but we gotta check our feelings before we catch a flight. How can we avoid a fight? Peace in the morning if we praying every night. The time's about right, I can feel the vibrations. They say you won't make it if you break communication. Education for your mind. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. Looking at our ways, ask yourself, would you date you? Hey, grab my hand for a long walk. Time to tune in, cause it's about to be a long talk. Hey, I heard preach on the podcast. Nikki with the facts, lots of love, and it's all laugh. Fall back, give an ear and pay attention. If your heart really listens, you may find out what you missing. I ain't really tripping if we try our best to stay true. Everything face truth, baby, would you date you? I'm just saying, would you date you when you face truth? Are you in the mood to make moves? In your heart, could you make room? We can't lose if we stay true. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. You got flaws I relate to, so you ain't gotta carry weight too. But we gotta converse so we can face truth. Hey, I'm just saying, would you date you? You're not tuned into the Would You Date You podcast with your hosts, Preach and Nikki. Hey y'all, it's on you. Let's go.
I swear, bro, I think our theme song be going in, yo. Shout out to E Serve, bro.
That's so cool.
Shout out to my brother E Serve.
And Nikki. I like how he says it, Nikki.
Why haven't I put that on Life Show Radio yet?
I don't know. I've asked you.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah, that's a hit right there, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everybody? What's up? Hold on, I gotta.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay.
Woo. You know how we do it?
I thought we were, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Wait, okay. Not with me coughing.
Here we go.
Okay, ready?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wait, is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go. You get that energy up.
Hey, there we go.
Get
Hey.
that energy up.
Okay. All right. Come on, keep going. Hey. Why you going so fast?
Maybe I guess I'm a little more energetic than I thought.
You going so
Oh, okay.
fast? Just-
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey. As you coming in. As you coming in. As you coming in. Hold on. As you coming in, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yo, hit that share button. Hit that like button. Come in. Ooh. Come in. Come in. Come in. Yo, we surviving.
Oh,
Thunderstorms.
Lord.
Even the tornadoes. But guess what? Come on in. Hey. She getting on your nerves. Ah. He's getting on your nerves. But come on in. Jeez. Come on in. Hey. I said, welcome to the show. Oh. Here we go. I said, welcome to the show. Oh. I said, welcome to the show. Do this thing from coast to coast. I said, welcome to the show. Yo, I said, welcome to the show. Said, welcome to the show. I said, welcome to the show. I said, welcome to the show. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hey, hit that like button. Make sure you hit the share button. Yo, I didn't forget about the states. I didn't forget about the cities. But I'm all the way up.
Oh.
I'm turned up all the way to the sky.
Okay.
But God gave me the skills to DJ.
Oh.
He really didn't give me the skills to rap. But I gotta get the energy up. So turn it up. Welcome to the show. Hey. I said, welcome to the show. This is the longest intro ever, son. I said, welcome to the show. Last time. Listen, said, welcome to the show. Or you can give a slight boo. That was too long, bruh. You can do whatever you want to. But listen.
Don't boo.
Welcome to another episode of What You Think You with your boy, DJ Preach, and the lovely, the fabulous Miss Award-nominated Host of the Year.
You're not award-nominated host of the year. It's not just me.
You're right. Miss Nikki V, come on.
Lord help us. Lord help us indeed, Predestined. My nerves.
Woo! Listen, I had to do that now. I had to, people were still coming in. I look at this show as almost like the black church. Church start at 10 or 11 o'clock. If it starts at 10, people ain't gonna show up until 10:33.
Lord have mercy.
If it shows up if it starts at 11, people ain't gonna show up till about 11:17. So you just gotta keep doing that long prayer at the beginning as people coming in. You know what I'm saying? The praise and worship team singing like 6 songs. They singing Yolanda Adams' whole album. You know what I'm saying? As people coming in, you know what I mean? That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, welcome to the show, man. We got a fun-filled episode for you guys. Listen.
Wowzers.
Hope you guys had having a fabulous week, with Memorial Day kind of kicking us off. you know what I'm saying, with a short week.
Yeah.
But if you live in the state of Georgia, I would say particularly Atlanta,
Yeah.
It's been a very stormy week, if you will.
Just say week again.
Week.
Yeah. Yeah, you emphasized on the eek. You know, I was like, oh.
Because this
I
week,
wanted to watch my eye.
this week has been kind of as far as the weather.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard, Jesus, we just had a tornado that's come through here. You know what I'm saying? Young man, all jokes aside.
No, seriously.
I'm
so sorry.
Young man got swept out of a home. He was working on a house with his dad. Didn't even know a tornado was on top of him.
Yeah.
And took him right out the house and threw him across the street.
That's so sad.
So
sad.
he's on his way. He's on his way to Grady right now in critical condition. So we just want to lift the young man up in prayer.
Absolutely.
With that, it's been a week of just the weather, bro. That's all I got. The weather.
We're just talking about this week. It seemed like every week has been some kind of activity.
Man, listen.
Yeah, it just happened today. That's so sad.
Yeah, really. So
thank you, though.
It's been a very it's been a good week until today when when you hear about these storms and what it can do, it was just that took me out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for the young man, 18 years old.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This out of school, just
Working
trying to help
on
his
the house
dad.
with his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
And then, didn't even know. Like, just imagine you working, you just look over your shoulder and this monster is right there and you didn't even know it. But anyway, man, just want to lift them up in prayer. But listen, we got a packed episode for you guys tonight. I promised you that we was going to bring it back. And I keep my promises. All right. So remember we had Miss Jessica OS?
Oh yes.
2 months ago.
Yes. She
will be back tonight.
Yeah.
She would like to talk to the people about we'll get there, but it's about finding the signs in cheating. How you can find these signs, the different types of cheaters.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I need her signs.
So the first video when we broke it down,
yeah,
it was very insightful. Everybody was loving it. And they was talking about how men should approach women and date and things of that nature.
Was very helpful.
Right, intentionally.
A lot of you guys actually love that too.
Right.
Thank you guys for the love, by the way. I see the likes and the love coming in.
We love you. I'm gonna put your comments on the screen real fast. But tonight, she, a continuation of that, she just went to, just tell the people what to look for and how you can find these different kind of people that will constantly cheat on you. She has 5 of them. So we're gonna talk about that.
Now that's for men and women, correct?
It's just
is it unisex? Where
you can definitely make it unisex. When I watched the video, it was even though it was targeting more women, but you can definitely make this a unisex topic. Okay. Definitely.
Okay,
definitely.
That's good. We need that.
And then secondly, there's a woman, she says that she is tired of being in healthy relationships.
No, she's not.
She said they just simply overrated. You know what I mean?
Wait, you said a healthy or unhealthy?
Healthy.
Oh, healthy.
Healthy. I'm talking about like everything's stable.
Oh.
Man is good to her.
She's tired of it?
She's tired of it. She says it's overrated.
Half of women all around the world. Well, I can't say that no more.
We're gonna let her speak tonight.
Oh,
and we're gonna break that down.
I don't think we need to hear her.
Oh, listen, man, we're gonna get into it. Listen, let's get into these comments real quick. Let's see what the people are saying. Let's see who's in the building, man, because without these fans, man, we would not be here. You know what I'm saying? Boo! Great.
Hey, Desire!
Desire's in the building. We got Auntie in the building.
Oh, I'm liking your thumbnail, Desire.
Oh, well,
I see the red hair.
Oh, she got the Jessica Rabbit. Okay.
Why do you call
the
it
Jessica Rabbit? Yeah, that y'all look good. I see you.
Oh my God.
I see you.
Auntie and Uncle.
Hey, listen.
Hey, Jennifer.
That's about to be the new sister-in-law.
Hello, who?
Jennifer, man.
Is she?
Yeah, man. Daggone bro proposed. He did propose.
He
proposed to me. Yes, he did.
But why didn't you tell me?
Oh, my bad.
These are okay. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Let me do this disclaimer right quick. If any of you guys ever preach something,
There's some good tea.
and you think that it's gonna come back to me, it won't. It won't. Understand? It won't. How long ago did he propose?
But I would give it about a month. It was about a month ago. But we had a lot going on. But I ain't gonna put it on that. I'm not gonna make no excuse. I fumbled the bag. I did. I ain't gonna make no excuse about it. I fumbled the bag.
We would have congratulated her and bro a couple of shows ago.
But I congratulated.
Well, congratulations to you all.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's already congratulated you, but I don't know nothing because my husband don't tell me stuff like when somebody like his own brother has proposed to the wonderful Jennifer who has been here. So congratulations, you all, on your engagement.
That's on me. That's on me.
That you've been engaged for probably about 6 months.
Really?
This is news that you should you text me at work about. Hey babe, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? Bro proposed to Jen. I mean,
my apologies. I definitely fumbled the bag on that one. I fumbled, and the opposite team took it right to the end zone and they scored. We lost the game on that one. Yeah, because you're on my team.
No, man. No, sir. You got that. Don't be having me fumble and stuff and put all that.
I fumbled.
You
I fumbled.
take that L.
I did. I am.
Okay.
I am. Podesta said, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. And then she was saying, Lord bless us.
Yes, we need. Hey, thank you, darling.
Loving the hair,
yes,
right?
Thank you very much. I was trying to do something a little different, and I do appreciate it.
Listen, we got my boy Jay Thomas in the building, man. Recording arms. This man got some fire music, man.
Yes, he does.
Man, y'all better put y'all seatbelts on. This man music about to be fire. All right.
Absolutely.
They go, bro.
What's up, family? Yeah, get him, sis, because I sent him a video and all.
He did send a video. He did send a video.
I would know.
He did send a video.
Yeah. In future, just know to send it to me too.
I know you sent me on a video. True.
I shouldn't be okay. True, but you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your homegirls mention. He's a got a different girl every day of the week. That's what that girl gonna be talking about. How y'all be having different girls and different men every day of the week.
Listen, we got DJ Bossy in the building too.
You're so welcome, Jennifer. I would have congratulated you sooner. I would have.
Listen, we still love you, man. I fumbled. I did.
Here's what's so funny though.
Okay.
Nothing ever triggered you. So when they came on, they said, "Hey, fam," or nothing that didn't trigger you to say, "Hey, congratulations."
What you talking about right now?
No, I'm talking about in the previous shows because it's been about a month. I was just
see
how that works.
Listen. Well, a lot of things going on up in here and hosting and producing and this and that. It's Yeah.
This is why Life Show is up for a nomination as well, award nominated. And this man here, DJ of the Year nomination, and then also host of the Year nomination. Ew.
Thank you. I was going to do that as a church
It doesn't matter
announcement.
because I was just saying you have all that stuff. That's why. That's why
Okay.
you're award nominated because you're a hardworking man.
Is that sarcasm?
See, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yeah. What is happening today?
Woo! Listen, the weather messed me up. The weather messed me up today,
this
bro.
short week messed me. Did it mess you guys up?
Now, the short week was great.
Man, I was thinking
because
it was
the work,
Monday and
the volume at work has
Thursday.
been light, and I thank you and praise Jehovah Jireh for being a provider for that. You know what I mean? But in the midst of this weather, bro, I'm like, goodness gracious. One day it's sunny outside and rainbows and leprechauns. Then the next day it's a thunderstorm and look like Noah's Ark need to be built. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a pour down.
You know what I mean? So it's been a lot, yo. It's definitely been a lot.
Wow. I may be performing at the award show. Oh.
For real? For real? He coming to the A? All right, sir. All right. He can perform Victory. All
Is that what you're gonna perform? Don't share it if you don't want to.
All right. Keep me posted, man.
I love it.
Keep me posted. All right.
Okay,
So
that's
when she
great.
was talking about church announcement real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and get the show started.
Yeah.
I promise you guys, we got some things to talk about. But we are up for nominations. Here we go, back on the screen right here. Miss Nikki V is up for host of the year.
That
right here
is
for
my
Kingdom.
first nomination for an award as a host.
That's right, for host of the year, Kingdom
That's
Nightlife
so
Awards.
lovely.
Um,
I'm just honored. Thank you.
and I'm up for multiple nominations as well.
Yes, absolutely.
You can actually go to their Instagram.
Yes.
Yes, at the Kingdom Nightlife Awards. Right there on the Instagram, and go to their profile.
Right.
And it's right there in the description
It's a
where you
form,
can
it's a
vote.
link.
It's a link where you can vote, and the voting ends June 15th, guys.
That's crazy.
June 15th.
And
All
shout
right?
out to all the fellow nominees. This is a hard,
Yes.
hard time for a lot of us voting.
Yes.
Because all of our fellow wonderful artists and
Shout out to all the
everyone-
nominees.
Yeah.
We got another one on here,
Amazing.
DJ Bossy nominated for DJ of the year. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of my bros, DJ Network nominated for DJ of the year. Some more. We got, well, that's a lot of people that we know.
And host of the year.
And host of the year, show of
Yeah.
the year. I'm super excited that Live Show Radio got nominated for
that's
Radio
what
Station
I
of the year.
wanted.
That's
I'm so excited.
yeah, yeah, boy. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. But anyway, so man, but shout out to all the nominees, and we thank you guys. If you have already voted and you think about voting for us, we greatly appreciate that. Other news.
After news.
If you have not seen this, you need to go to Amazon Prime right now.
And they all got
But not
those
right now.
too.
You're crazy. Not right now. But go catch A Cry in Secret, where you can see myself.
Alongside wonderful actors.
Yes. Why you say it like that?
No,
though?
I don't know why I was going to say actresses. I think because I was seeing the face and it was throwing me off.
Yes, A Cry Secret. It's on Amazon Prime right now, where you can stream. I am in there with the fabulous Nikki V with a no cameo.
Thank you.
She's
But
definitely
it's
in there as
about
well.
all of
So we pray. I know Desire's seen it.
Thank you, Desire.
Desire's definitely seen it. So we ask that all of you guys would do the same. Next up, a new show to Live Show TV. New show alert. It's the Christian Hip Hop Connoisseur with my boy Antonio Resonant. Episodes drop every Tuesday at 3:00 p.m. on Live Show TV YouTube channel. And then we have the fabulous, because
That wonderful.
that's right, when Keisha
The
speaks.
incomparable.
When Key speaks, because she definitely has something to say.
Absolutely.
Every Sunday night at 7:00 p.m.
Absolutely.
on Live Show Radio
Hey.
FM. All right, so you make sure you guys check her out. All right, back to the comments real quick.
Hi, Tara. You're supposed to be resting. Tara wasn't feeling that great.
She wasn't.
No, she was not.
So we appreciate your sacrifice for
Mwah.
watching tonight. We greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you.
Absolutely.
What did oh, there, because she's clapping, and he has the link up, definitely. Okay, so we're gonna get to my boy Network just came on, man. We're just talking about his nomination and things, man. That's my guy right there, man.
Off to you, bro.
Yes, and he definitely has a big event coming up Saturday at 12:00 noon. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So big
We
things.
don't have the flyer up. I just thought about
You want to read the flyer real quick?
Yeah, well, you go ahead.
Okay.
Because I'm going to bring it up real quick.
Yeah, he definitely has big things happening down here in Atlanta as well. Like I told y'all, man, it's enough room in the kingdom. We can all share, man. We all growing. We all doing great things in the kingdom of God, man. So, as she get the flyer up, there it is right there.
Okay,
It's a launch party.
so Network has, this is our big bro here, okay? Chosen Tribe Entertainment. So if you guys are an artist, if you are, I don't know who else he represents, but he's representing some artists. It looks like he's doing a lot of artist management.
Yeah.
Fabulous artists already. And so they're going to be doing a launch party. It says free entry. It's May 31st, and it is going to be held at 178 East Croghan Street in Lawrenceville, Georgia. For more information, you can feel free to call 678-268-8717. Okay? So again, Chosen Tribe Entertainment, the founder and CEO, I can say CEO, the founder of Chosen Tribe Entertainment is having his launch party, okay?
Dope.
Celebrating all the artists. I'm sure everybody's going to be there.
Yeah.
This Saturday, the 31st of May at noon, again, 178 East Krogan Street, Lawrenceville, Georgia. This zip is 30046. And follow him, DJ Network. Trust me, type in DJ Network. You'll see all his handles.
And you know, his tagline is, you know what time it is? Everybody got their tag, man.
Everybody does.
Everybody got their tag, man. But shout out to him, man. So make sure you guys, if you're in there,
thank
you
you, boss.
support.
From 12 to 4, you guys.
That's right, from 12 to 4.
Yeah,
so,
don't think you coming at 4:30 and folks gonna be. Don't do that.
Yeah, you know
Don't
what I'm
do
saying.
that. Just
You know what I'm saying?
I guess I shouldn't talk because sometimes we late because you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell them why we was late tonight? If we see, I was very transparent about my shortcomings about not telling you about what. You know what? The Lord is my strength.
Yes,
He's
it was
the
me
light of the
because when I came home from work with all the rain and stuff, I
came home for work too. So,
whoa there. You
So-
came earlier than me,
I'm just saying the Lord is
and
good
I
and
still
kind.
made sure that everybody ate dinner after I came,
Mm-hmm.
and I took care of stuff, and then and then I was still okay.
That was it.
Yeah, I mean I was late. The end.
The end.
I can't. Okay.
So let's get to let me vent, let me praise. I told you every time we start the show off, it starts off the rails a little bit, but now we gotta break it back in. All right. So let's get to let me vent.
Let me pray.
Let me vent.
Let me pray.
All right, this is the segment where we get it off our chest. Anything that's bothering us, anything that may be bothering you, you can get it off your chest right now, and we can help you out, give you some advice. We can even pray for you if you like that.
Absolutely.
If there's a testimony, and I know you have a testimony to give, you can share that at this time. Ms. Nikki V, you can go first.
You know what? I'm just gonna say I have praises. Again, I am so grateful for everyone. Everybody's laughing at us. Yeah, he just be. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for our babies. I'm definitely grateful for all of you guys, all of our family, all of our loved ones. There are times where we may go through things. We all, of course, everybody falls short because nobody is perfect. And so I'm very thankful and grateful to just all of our village that are always there for us, whether it's a word of advice, stopping us from being on that ledge, because we experience it too. A lot of you guys will just send, again, words of encouragement, and you won't even know that's all God, because there are times where people will say, oh my gosh, Nikki, I just wanted to say, thank you for, just helping me out or this or that. So I'm just grateful. I'm very grateful. That is my praise for tonight.
Yeah, that's the Sesame Street word of the night is grateful.
I am.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm definitely grateful through it all. You know what I'm saying? God still sits on the throne, and that's comforting to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, despite of everything that we go through, the way that life will probably throw us around, and we get tired, we get bumped against the wall, but God is still there. He's still our strength.
Yep.
And I don't know about nobody else, but I am forever grateful for God being my King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Amen.
All right. For real. And just keeping not just me, but just keeping my mind.
Yep.
A lot of we take this thing for granted sometimes. The psyche, our thoughts. This thing right here sometimes keep people from sleeping at night.
Trust me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I just thank God just for it, just keeping my mind, my thoughts, and just keeping me upright.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
that's a good one.
Keeping me upright,
Yeah.
and I just send that encouragement and that prayer out to all those who may be going through a tough time, depression, dealing with, boxing with anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like that spirit of depression and anxiety is just sweeping the land.
It
It really is. But like God said, he will heal the land once we turn from our wicked ways. So we just pray God for forgiveness, repentance. True repentance leads to true deliverance.
Absolutely.
And then we can receive that complete healing, and and he will save us. But other than that, man, I'm grateful. Everyone is in perfect health. My family, life show is doing good.
Amen.
life,
Amen.
life show is doing good, and that's it. That's all I have. I just have a praise. That's it.
Wonderful. And if you guys are still new to us, remember, please drop what you're grateful for, what your praises are.
Oh, wow.
To celebrate. If there's people graduating, let us know. And then also, if you want to vent, get something off your chest, remember you can do that as well. So Auntie says, Unc and I will be celebrating, oh my goodness, our first anniversary on June 7th. Thank you, God, for keeping us. Woo!
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Out of all the doggone songs, you gonna sing that one?
And I remixed it with Prince.
Oh, that was kind of okay.
Yeah, see?
Jennifer says, I'm just thankful for the good days and the bad ones because life could be worse. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Praise report.
Very, very good. I love that.
Ooh.
Anyone else? Jay says, amen. Through it all, we still have the assurance of victory through Jesus Christ. To God be the glory. And I got chills. Absolutely.
And I seen what you did there, Jay.
I write the victory.
I saw what you did there.
All of that. He has a single, by the way. He's not doing that as a plug, but we just we think because that song is absolute fire. It is ridiculous.
And the song is called what?
Victory.
Yeah, I see what you did there, brother. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Desire says, yes, anxiety is a demon, but every demon must obey God's word. Absolutely. Amen. And
dismantle that thing. Got to speak it.
Into the lake of fire it goes. Kicking that bad boy off of us. Jennifer, of course, they're congratulating Auntie and Unc again. Congrats. And we are so happy because we kind of watched Auntie and Unc kind of unfold a little bit. You know, she's still one of our day
CC
ones.
Faith was good.
So, hey, CC Faith, congrats, mommy. Oh, I was like, hold on, it's not one of our, okay, it threw me off. Predestined said, I'm just glad the week is almost over. It's been a productive and tiring week. Amen to that. Thank you, Lord, for the weekend. If they want to extend it like they were saying, they can. I'm okay with that.
Weekend.
Yeah. Trump was saying that there was back in the news again. He wanted to extend it. So instead of having 2 days, you have 3 days.
Oh, so Friday will be a weekend or Monday?
Yeah. So instead of you having a 5-day, it'll be a 4-day work week. It's been.
Some of the countries already did that.
Right.
And it's working for them.
And it's working for them. So that's why they're trying to bring it over here. The other twin. I love it. Welcome. Oh, she said welcome. Look at Auntie. That's what I'm talking about, Auntie. She recruiting. Come on now.
Speaking of that, I'm glad that she's recruiting. This is your opportunity right now to share that button. Tell somebody that we're on before we get into our first segment of tonight. Because I guarantee you, this first segment it's gonna hit home for some folk. You know what I'm saying? But it also. It also brings some awareness.
Oh, Lord.
It'll bring some awareness. Because Jessica OS is coming.
You know what? Okay, Jessica, don't say nothing that's going to make me not like you. Yes, Predestined. They were saying Monday would be part of the weekend.
So
we would start Tuesday through Friday. Then I like Monday.
I'm going to tell you why I like Monday. So every time I took off of work, I never took off on a Friday.
Yeah, I love taking off.
I always took off on a Monday. I was very strategic.
Yeah.
Because I knew that it was a great feeling to wake up on a Monday morning knowing that I ain't have to get in nobody's traffic.
Oh, man.
And everybody's going to work and doing that. And I'm sitting there with a big bowl of cereal watching ESPN.
You and your big bowl of cereal. This is
You're not coming in today?
Pebble eating man. Goodness gracious. Okay. And then Desire says, yep, let me pray. Starting next week, I have 4 work days instead of 5. Oh, let's bring some of that energy here.
Look at it. Yep.
I love it. Jay says, I thank God for blessing me with a job this week. Amen. That my background says wasn't possible to get, but we serve the God of the impossible.
Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
Oh, I wish you had that. That would have been great.
Sheesh. Won't we do it?
Jace, she's congratulating. She said, won't he do it? Yes, Auntie.
Come on.
Predestined says Mondays be Monday. And yes, they do. Oh my! And Tuesday, for some reason, this Tuesday was a Monday for me. That's why I was going
Wow.
off.
Wow.
Come on, Jesus!
Come on, Jesus!
Ooh, speak it. I feel it, y'all. Oh my
This about the
goodness.
5th person that watched this show that gave a testimony that they were applying for a job and ended up getting the job.
That's true.
I'm
And
just
they
sa-
didn't probably think that they were going to
I'm
with
just
their
saying, guys.
credentials.
There's a reason why we have this segment, man. We be praying for y'all for real.
Because
You know what I'm
and
saying?
keep me in prayer because I'm trying. With
Oh,
one,
you
two.
coming, you next.
Woo!
You next.
I'm gonna thank God. This is Derek. I'm thanking God for His favor, His
Grace
grace, and His mercy.
Them twins, grace and mercy,
My God,
for real.
thank you, Lord. Oh, I'm grateful.
The
Ooh,
grace,
I'm grateful.
the grace that we didn't deserve, the mercy, because when we went left, he told us right, he gave us mercy.
Amen.
He gave us mercy.
God.
That he just didn't
Jesus.
right
Yes,
then and there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I have to remind people about what the difference between grace and mercy is sometimes. Mercy is that thing, whew,
I'm telling you.
mercy,
Come on.
bro. The mercy
I'm
part.
telling you. Tara says, I'm claiming it for you, Nikki. She
Come
knows.
on.
She works. We work together, and she's not a coworker. That's my friend. That is my fam now.
Nice.
So yes, and she has prayed with me on numerous occasions. I absolutely love this woman.
I
And I
appreciate you.
mean that.
Appreciate you, Sarah.
Yeah. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Mwah.
Hey. All right. With that being said,
Ooh, that
all
was good.
hearts and minds are clear.
Yeah, that I got like chills. That was
You,
I love that.
you good?
You know, I love when I see so much.
Yes.
I can't
How
describe
God is
it.
working in
Yeah,
everybody's
I love it.
individual life.
Love
it's good.
it.
It's good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh
there you go.
my goodness.
There you
Yes. That's my buddy right there.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into our very first topic of
Oh
tonight.
Lord, you have that lady. Let's see. Was that?
Don't say it like that. She was good. Listen, y'all enjoyed her in the first video. Y'all really enjoyed her. You know what I'm saying? You're right.
All right, I'm ready. Let's see.
But the reason why I'm doing this because we have. So I was looking at the analytics of this particular show. Would You Date You, and how many like the genders of how many people are watching, the ages and all of that. So it's more women that are watching this show, and the age groups are going from like 25 years old
and
all the way to like 65.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So it's a lot of women watching the show, and the men are coming, but the majority of men that have been hitting me up are single.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought this video would be helpful because, hey, I like to help everybody out. All right.
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
I've never seen this video, guys.
Hold on.
Oh.
We're about to have a praise
Yeah,
break.
because I was feeling it. I still have goosebumps. I love it. I love chills. Derek says got caught sleeping at a stop sign, drunk. Okay, God show favor. Should have went to jail. Had a lot of marijuana. I was guilty, but God changed the verdict. And let me tell you something again. For those of you guys who are new, we are very transparent on this show.
Super transparent.
Okay, so there is no judgment, except sometimes I do with him. But there's no judgment. Honestly, just honestly speaking.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're very transparent. Please feel free. This is a safe space for you guys to do so. That's just so. I'm grateful, bro, that just what you just said in there did not happen. I'm very grateful. Again, we all fall short, but God, He keeps His hand, and I always pray that God covers not just our family, but you guys are an extended family of us. So I'm always praying for all of us to be covered by Him.
Yep, that's His hand on your life, sir. Mm-hmm. And that's called mercy.
Absolutely.
Right there. All right, let's put Jessica on the screen and see
Okay.
what she has to say. And I'm gonna stop it after each one. I think it was like five points.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So all right, let's get to it.
Types of women will cheat on you. So get this, some women, no matter how perfect they seem, are predisposed to cheat. And mostly men don't even see it coming. Today I'm going to tell you exactly what types of women are more likely to cheat on you and how you can spot them from a distance. And trust me, what I'm going to say is going to hit hard because it's not the ones that you've always expected or that are easy to kind of tell. Let's get into it. Jessica OS here, welcome to the channel. So the first type of woman is who I call the thrill seeker. These particular women are hard to miss, but easy to misinterpret. She's the kind of woman who's always chasing the next big thing, the next experience, the next high, the next new excitement. I mean, think about it. Her weekends are filled with spontaneous road trips, wild nights out, and doing things just for the rush of it, right? Sounds fun, sure, at first. But here's where it gets tricky. This constant need for adrenaline and new experiences doesn't just stop at her activities. It can bleed into her relationships as well. Let me tell you, if she gets bored easily, that excitement that she had for you at the start, it might fade just as fast. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing bad about someone who loves adventure, but when it feels like she's chasing one high after the other, and you notice that she struggles to stick around when things settle into routine, that's when you need to start paying attention. The thrill seeker needs to constantly feel alive, and unfortunately, once the excitement of the new relationship fizzles, so does her interest. And that's when she starts looking for the next new thing, the next person to give her that rush. It's not that she's consciously trying to hurt you. For the thrill seeker, it's not about loyalty. It's the constant need she has for stimulation. And once the newness of your relationship wears off, she might seek out something or someone else to fill that void. So how do you spot this kind of woman before you go in too deep? Dig into her past relationships and her attitude towards commitment if you can. Does she always talk about her exes like they were just another pit stop of her adventure? Does she crave constant excitement and get restless when things slow down? Does she move quickly from one thing to the next, rarely staying put for too long? Watch how she reacts when things settle into a routine. If she seems to lose interest as soon as the honeymoon phase ends, that's a red flag. Let's be real, guys. When someone is always chasing the next high, they won't hesitate to cheat if it gives them that rush that they're looking for. The tough part about thrill seekers is they seem like the perfect partner at first. They're fun, they're spontaneous, full of energy. I mean, who wouldn't be attracted to that? But it's all surface level excitement. The moment they start to feel tied down or the novelty wears off, they're out. And worse, they'll often tell you that you're the one who's not exciting enough anymore. This is how they rationalize their behavior, making it seem like you're the problem, not their insatiable need for a thrill. The second type of woman is the...
All right. So, nothing?
No.
Nothing for the first one?
I mean, did you want to... We're still little.
What do you mean? I know. I'm saying I can bring that back up, but did you have something to say?
You know what? I do. I don't know what you guys thought of that. Yeah, I hope these are not too. But I hope you guys. First of all, what was the thrill seeker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a ball of energy. I'm naturally energetic, and especially when I was younger, like in my 20s and stuff. I mean, you can't tell me that I wasn't. I'm being honest. You know, again, everybody knows I was, working in industry. So I was kind of always just on the go and stuff. I say all that to say that I did next a lot of guys. I did not I wasn't in any long-term relationships at that time. Mm-hmm. But it's interesting because I will say that I wasn't a cheater because I just knew myself. What she described was exactly what I was. Yeah, it's a gnat or something. It's there now. Oh. But yeah, so when she says thrill seeker, yeah, but it wasn't also about the spontaneity of sex and all that.
Right.
That also wasn't me. I was just, I was the one, like I told you, bungee jumping and just always kind of adventurous and mm-hmm. stuff like that. Yeah. I did not. I slept. I still went to church. I still did all those. But what I'm saying is I was just on the go. If you bored me, you know what I'm saying? There's this oh, okay. And I was done. Well, yeah, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. That kind of speaks for itself.
But I do feel like, okay, maybe if I wasn't really, would I have the urge to cheat? You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I decided maybe if I would have married around that time, more so, mm-hmm. maybe I would have. So when she said that, I kind of saw myself just a little bit.
Well, I think with that, I think she was just coming from the perspective of when a woman is really, quote unquote, trying to date intentionally, but not really seeing that the qualities of this thrill seeker are red flags in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
You know what
I
mean?
guess I could have been for some people. There were a couple of guys that wanted me to settle down, and I just wasn't. I just wasn't because
happening?
I didn't feel like it would be fair to them. I was moving too much. Not in that way though, guys. I was just moving too much.
I'm trying to figure out which screen I want here.
Oh yeah, I think that one was good. Yeah.
All right, let's go and continue. Social butterfly.
The overly charming social butterfly. Now, this is the woman who seems like a dream at first. You know, she's bubbly, she's outgoing, the life of the party, and can charm just about anyone in the room. Things, however, get complicated when you realize that her charm doesn't just work on you, it works on everyone. And if you're not careful, this can lead to problems that you didn't see coming. Look, I get it. There's something irresistible about a woman who can walk into any room and instantly become the center of attention, right? I mean, she's confident, she knows how to make people feel special, and you feel lucky to be that guy on her arm. But here's the harsh truth, guys. If she thrives on that attention, if she needs that external validation from others to feel good about herself, you're dealing with a ticking time bomb. This woman who's a social butterfly knows how to make you feel like the most important guy in the room. I mean, she'll look into your eyes, she'll laugh at your jokes, give you that feeling that you're the only one who matters. But here's the catch. She's doing that with everyone else. It's part of her nature, and it's what makes her so damn attractive. In the beginning, it feels like you've won some kind of jackpot, right? This girl who could have anyone chose you. But slowly you start to notice things. She's always got her phone buzzing with notifications. She's constantly texting other people, and it's not just her female friends. When you go out, she's just as friendly with the guy behind the bar, the waiter, or even your own friends. That charm, it's a double-edged sword. At first, you might brush it off thinking she's being friendly, you'll tell yourself. But if her need for attention goes beyond just being social, it's more like a craving for validation from men, and you've got a problem on your hands. Because here's the thing, if she's not getting the attention from you for a moment, she won't hesitate to get it from another guy. If she's used to getting attention from multiple sources, her friends, co-workers, even strangers, then it won't be a big leap for her to entertain the idea of something more when you're not giving her the same energy that she craves. You can't be the only source of her validation, and that's where that problem begins. Guys, cheating doesn't always start with a physical act. For the social butterfly, it often begins with an emotional affair. It's the seemingly innocent conversations, the late night texts, the flirty banter with her male friends, and she'll justify it by saying things like, oh, we're just talking, or he's just a friend. But we all know where this can lead. If she's spending more time texting or hanging out with these friends than she is with you, it's a red flag. And let me be clear, guys. Emotional cheating is cheating. When she's getting emotionally involved with someone else, sharing intimate thoughts and feelings and secrets that should be reserved for you, it's only a matter of time before she cheats physically. So how do you spot this type of woman before it's too late? Well, pay attention to how she interacts with other men, even in casual settings. Is she a little too flirty? Does she go out of her way to make small talk or bat her eyelashes at guys that she just met? Does she thrive in social environments, especially where there are a lot of men? And most importantly, how does she react when you bring it up? If she gets defensive or brushes it off, telling you it's no big deal, that's a bad sign. Don't let yourself be gaslit into thinking that you're overreacting. If her need for validation from others is so strong that she can't help but flirt or engage with other men, you've got a social butterfly on your hands. Trust me, she'll fly into someone else's arms if you're not giving her the constant attention that she needs. So stay sharp. Don't get played by the woman who seems like everyone's best friend, because sometimes she's not just being friendly, she might be keeping her options open. Woman number 3.
Come on, Jessica. Okay. So we had a few comments with that. So Desire says, I'm glad I didn't fit either category. And then Auntie says, I would call that an attention seeker rather than a social butterfly, just my opinion. I absolutely agree with that, because I have been called a social butterfly, and being sociable is not the same. Like, those are two different things. Like, when she was talking and explaining it, I saw more attention seeker. because that's someone that's just out there, just, you know, batting the eyes and stuff. You're craving the attention. You love the attention.
Okay.
And that's what you're seeking. So I also agree that to me didn't, you know, add up or equate to a social butterfly. That's just me.
So y'all basically have two definitions.
That's just me, right? Because my ex, he was an attention seeker.
Okay.
He was on social media trying to seek attention from other people.
Okay.
And I didn't understand it, because whether he knew them or whether they were strangers, it was literally, okay, I need this attention. It's making me feel good.
So what is your definition of a social butterfly then?
A social butterfly is more so like, you know, you're sociable. I mean, you're outgoing, you know, and even if you have a little bit of an introvert in you still, like me, people say I'm a definite extrovert. Like I have those tendencies where I could just be inside and I'm cool.
Gotcha.
But I love being out. I have an outgoing personality and an outgoing spirit.
Yeah, you do.
And I love to mingle and I love to talk. And my idea, I would be okay if we went to, like, for example, a networking event. You see what I'm saying? I don't mind being out and about. But when I'm out and about, I'm not seeking the attention. I'm just being out. I'm just being sociable.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if you guys. Oh, okay. Auntie says, I know I'm a social butterfly. My mom used to say, you'll talk to a tree if it.
Yeah, wow.
And then, yes. And then Jennifer says, I agree with Carol. Yeah, I really agree with that. And I think that that's something that, you know, should be tweaked. Not saying your way is completely wrong, Miss Jessica O.S., but I just don't see social butterfly as what she described.
Okay. All right. Remember, we putting this in the perspective of, you know, because again, for all the ladies who have spoken so far are married and engaged. Yeah. So we were just, you know, putting the perspective on those who.
But we've all been single once also.
Right.
And can I be honest? Some of us have been single just within the last couple of years. So I don't really look at it like, it's not like I could say, oh, I've been married for the last like 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
You know, so.
All right. Jay said something.
Hey, Jay. It says, yes, as a male, I know I'm social as well. Yeah. Okay. It was a little interesting, her definition of that.
Okay. All right.
How many more do we have with Jessica S? Are you guys finding this interesting? I mean, I just want to kind of pick your brains here. You know.
Let me know before we get to the next one, because the next one gonna hit too.
Uh-oh. Well, let's just play it in the next one. Oh, he said absolutely. Okay.
Okay, cool. I just want to bring a difference. Like I said, there are single people who watch the show too.
Absolutely.
So I just want to, you know, help.
Tara said yes.
Help
too.
out as well.
Okay.
Absolutely. Just want to get everybody. All right.
It's very interesting.
Where was I?
Okay.
What was I? Right
there.
That was good. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
That's fine.
The third one. Here we go.
Is the too independent type. You ready for this? Now, don't get me wrong. Independence is an attractive trait, right? I'm sure you love a woman who's got her life together, her own career, doesn't need anyone to take care of her. But things can go sideways. The woman who's too independent can be a whole different story. And fellas, I'm telling you, she can be dangerous in ways that you may not see coming. This type is the kind of woman who's always talking about how she values her space, doesn't want labels, and how she likes to keep things casual. At first, it sounds like modern, maybe even refreshing, until you realize that the reason she keeps things at arm's length isn't because she's trying to protect her independence, is because she's keeping her options open. Here's the thing, guys. Being independent is a great quality, but when she's too independent to a point where she's building walls instead of bridges, that's where you should start worrying. The too independent type isn't just about having her own life. It's about making sure you never fully get into it. She keeps you at a distance. There's always a part of her that you can't touch, no matter how hard you try. And that's exactly how she likes it. Why? Because when you're never fully inside her world, it's easier for her to step outside of yours. She's created the perfect setup. One where you're close enough to feel like you're in a relationship, but far enough that she doesn't owe you anything. And this, my friends, is where things get shady. When she keeps that much distance between you two, it's not just emotional, it's also physical. She's the type who will easily slip away, whether that's emotionally distancing herself from you or worse, cheating, because she was never fully committed to you in the first place. In her mind, she's not even cheating. She'll rationalize it by saying, well, we never defined our relationship, or I never said I was exclusive. Meanwhile, you've been investing time, emotions, money, effort, thinking that you're building something real. And she's out there playing the field without ever telling you. This type is all about maintaining control. She controls the pace of the relationship, how close you can get, how much she lets you in. And by doing that, she gives herself an escape route. So if things start to get too intense, or if she feels boxed in, she'll bounce. And if she cheats, well, in her mind, she's justified because, hey, we were never official. You see, this woman is all about protecting herself. But that self-protection also means she won't hesitate to protect her freedom at the cost of your feelings. If she feels like you're cramping her style, she'll dip out of the relationship, sometimes even before you know it's over. So how do you tell if you're dealing with this type of woman? Just watch for the signs. She's super secretive about her life. Does she keep you on the outside of her personal world? Never really introduces you to friends and family? Does she avoid serious conversations about the future, brushing off comments about commitment, or just keeping things really vague? Pay attention to how often she also disappears without any explanation. If she's constantly busy, can't seem to find time for you, or disappears for days without any proper explanation, it's a red flag. She's keeping her life separate from yours, and in some cases, this can mean that she's seeing other people or keeping her options wide open. Trust me, guys, when a woman is constantly needing space, what she's really telling you is that she doesn't want to be held accountable. She doesn't want the commitment that comes with being in a relationship with you, because that will limit her freedom to do what she wants and possibly who she wants. Woman number 4.
All right. So, I know everybody, has some.
Back on the, I don't want to see the next thing. Because it's distracting.
You don't want to see?
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I mean, I can't really.
No, I just wanted us to be the.
Oh, you saw right there. There you go. Gotcha.
Okay.
Boom. So, yeah. So I just got a text from somebody in DC. And they said, yo, this is helping. And they're married.
Oh!
And they're married.
I had to pull out the mirror. So Jay says, Jay says that's Taraji's character in Think
Like a Man. Yeah.
Auntie says my definition of
self-serving.
My definition would be self-serving. She needs to work on her labels. She said, yeah, I said it. Desire says, time out. All these types of women can find multiple men, but I can't find a man to help me carry my I had to take out my mirror and look at myself real good.
Okay.
Because I actually agree with the 2 independent one. I still do agree with Auntie's definition of self-serving, but I was that one. Again, I think looking as she's talking, and she said, yeah, and she's just saying that she doesn't want to be bothered or whatever. I guess I was a little heartless. And I apologize to any guy that I've dated in the past, because I'm very blunt.
Yeah.
I'm extremely blunt. And so for me, it's like this. Okay, listen. I'm not trying to be in a relationship with you. Period. I had one guy, he proposed. Again, I told you, I've been proposed to by how many of, see if you remember?
34 times.
Not 34 times. You're being extra.
24.
Oh, it was only like 12.
That's still a lot.
Right? 12 different men. And no, I did not have
You've
relations
been
with all these
proposed to
guys.
12.
But here's
12.
the thing. Here's the thing though, right?
I'm
being honest. I'm being honest. So when some of them, were like, oh, I could see myself spending the rest of my life, I said, well, I can't see the same. I'm not going to string you along. I just didn't believe in that, because I never want somebody to string me along.
Now, I will agree with her about that too. That being independent thing is dangerous, because it's
very dangerous.
That scares a lot of people. That scares a
lot
of people. But yet,
I still got dates. I was very honest, because I don't know if it was me being too independent or me just I guess I was, but I just didn't feel that just wasn't the time. I was very honest though. I feel like a lot of this this is all fluff. If you're just honest with the person that you're dating, and if you're just honest with yourself, then all this don't even need to happen. We don't even need to hear about, because the reality is this: you got to be honest with yourself. You got to know yourself enough to, and I knew myself enough to say, listen, I'm not feeling you like that. You got to do that. Jennifer says, I would label myself as too independent, but not behind what she explained. As a single mother, I'm forced to be independent. Absolutely. I have 4 daughters, one who is in high school that is looking up to me. Absolutely. There is nothing with knowing what you want. That doesn't mean you're too dependent. Auntie, I will agree. But you know what? I was accused of that by a couple of men. They said, well, you know what? You just too independent. You just too independent. And I heard that a lot. And I remember at one point in time, I mean, because now it's like, wow, I'm at that age where I want to settle down for real. And I want to do, you know what I mean? Have the kids and whatever. It was like, but you're just too independent. I heard that a lot.
Okay.
I heard that a lot from guys. That's just my transparency. But she could have labeled that self-serving.
So I'm noticing a trend here. Y'all having a problem with her labels.
I mean, she's having a problem with her labels. And I also want to ask her a question. No, let me be real. Just stop. Honestly, again, I'm blunt, okay? I'm sweet as pie, but I'm blunt.
Again, this is supposed to be for the single folks.
Do you?
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to know is she in a relationship? Is she dating women or is she dating men? I want to know a little bit more about her background. How does she label herself?
Look it up.
No, I want to ask her personally. Somebody tag her. I want to know more about you. I already got my fan out, Jennifer. You know me already. Hi, everyone.
Again,
I'm just saying.
Award nominee, Miss Nikki Velix.
You're horrible. Does that mean sarcastic? No, I'm being honest. What makes her see, my auntie and I are here. What makes her an expert? I don't see nothing. I want to know. I want to know more about her.
But why?
She looks a little butchy. I want to know about her. I want to know I have questions for her. I want to know what she's about. I want to know. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. The advice is great. But I'm looking at her like.
But why all of that? Why all of that?
I'm just curious. I'm just saying she looks a little like, you know, when you like it's.
This show is going off the rails.
I just want to know more about her. I mean, what does she do? I mean, I'm sure she's licensed, right? Is she licensed? I mean, I want to know because I
definitely
okay. Well, then that's great. I will stand by that.
I would be
definitely
glad if she was licensed.
She is professional.
Right.
But Jessica, can you tell me, are you too independent? Do you fall in any of these categories that you're labeling? That is mislabeling? I just want to know. Okay, I'm done.
Oh Lord.
Only my. It's a Cali thing, I think.
Oh no. Right now, it look like it's a. Okay, go ahead and read what Jay said.
Jay says, "I know for men, when a woman is too independent, it kind of demoralizes a real man's character of being that provider." And I absolutely agree with that, Jay.
That's what I was.
Absolutely. And you know what? And this is okay. Let me bring it on home. I had to learn to try my hardest I had to be independent. Just like Jennifer said, I had to, because I too was a full-time single mom, you know, and I mean full-time. You understand? So there was the father was not involved at all. It was just me. And not because I was so independent to where I say, you don't have to da-da-da-da-da. I'm just saying, right? I had to be because he did not step up. And that's unfortunate. And so, yeah, now remember, I was already classified as too independent while I was dating before I even had children. So by the time I had that little mini me up in there, I definitely became even more independent, right? Because now I'm a mother, I'm a protector, I'm doing all the things that even when I was married, he was lacking. Breadwinner, still doing everything as a woman and as, I guess, classified as the guy. So I do agree with you. And I feel bad because there are a lot of us women that want to just put our independence aside, so to speak, and just be more feminine and just kind of be there and let you just take care of us. There's a lot of women that would like to. I am a hardworking woman at heart, but there's a lot of us that want to. Pedessa says you are crashing out on this lady. Let me tell you, I do that from time to time. I just want to know because she looked it's something about her look that's driving me off the wall. Your thumbnail is not matching what you look like, lady. I want some a little softness from you. I want to classify you and label you as being a little more soft. You need to be a little more soft. Auntie says, I would love to have a one-on-one dialect with this so-called. And I agree, Auntie. I think we should, and again, if she's an expert in her field, hats off to you because you worked hard to obtain your license. However, I want to see a little more from you. Now, I'm just saying, where do you come from? I just need to know why you look, she almost looks very mundane. It's kind of like, and I'm like, okay, I want to know what's happening. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, I'm a hush.
I want to apologize to everyone.
You don't have to apologize on behalf of me.
I want to apologize because I'm getting texts right now.
Okay,
I would apologize to everyone.
Because I have some words for y'all. Y'all can call me up now. I'm gonna say what I want to
say. I want to apologize who was into the video. To everyone that it was helping.
It is still helping.
But it is triggering certain folk right now.
It's not triggering.
It's making some people upset.
No, it's just the labels. Like it
is real, and that's what she said in the video that it's gonna get real. But
so you think I'm triggered by what she said?
No. I'm just saying because
I'm not triggered by what she said. If she was saying
the labels are bothering y'all.
No, it's just that's like the social butterfly thing. That wasn't a social butterfly. I consider Jazz a social butterfly.
For you,
so is she from the UK? Maybe that's where they say her definition of a social butterfly is what she said. But here in America and the States, that's not the definition of a social butterfly.
Okay. Right.
That's just me.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, but I'm not triggered by anything. Let that be noticed and said. I am not triggered by anything. I just would like for her to have better labels.
If we're not triggered by anything that she said,
absolutely.
Why did none of this come up on the first video that she did?
It did though.
It did not. No one asked if she was an expert. No one said nothing about that was wrong. I'm agreeing with you.
I think she must be above. She just.
But I'm just saying.
She looks very gray. It's just. Be real. She looks
okay, guys. I was here to try to help you guys. But we can move to the next segment.
Absolutely not.
This is not going anywhere.
No, we want to see because don't do that.
This will be the first segment that ain't going nowhere.
First of all, that's not true, and let me tell you why that's not true. Because a lot of individuals, we still like some of the things that she's saying. It is helpful.
She said this is the female version of you.
A lot of people don't know.
Yes, it is. It is.
We are very much alike in a lot of ways.
Bring her face to face. I'm on. Break her on for her face to face. And I'm there. You where?
She's here to talk to her. She asks questions.
Not to my Auntie Tina?
Yes, and
coming Jessica, on here?
And Jessica OS.
I've been trying to get Auntie Tina to come in here for 2 years.
Author, by the way. She is an author too. And Auntie, you are an expert in your field because of your experience and because of who you are. When you have lived and did all of that, yes, you can.
Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I was trying to help.
You're still helping. Don't think just because we have a personality that you're not helping. We're helping. You're helping. Too many women give other women oh Lord. That's
it right there. It's done. It's over.
Listen, Jennifer says too many women give other women a bad reputation. Every woman doesn't require a man to be six figures. Some of us really just want a man to provide some stability in the relationship. And I agree. you know, that's okay.
I'm laughing at my uncle texting. He was like,
"Hey, Unc, how you doing?"
He was like, "Bro, you tried."
Facts are facts. I agree that the labels are incorrect. Terry was. She's the most level-headed person. Now listen,
Cool.
I'm just saying, we're not saying that it's bad. It's just I need her to put on something. She needs some air. She just looks so dry in the video. She didn't look this dry in the last video. I'm curious of the other two types. Yeah, I agree. Can we just do that? Let that be noticed and said, sir. I agree that the labels are wrong. Even Jay says that. So that's a testament. She looks gray. She looks gray. Oh, are you laughing at me because I said she looks gray? She just looks a little. She looks a little dull. It just maybe it's the she just.
So it's safe to say no more videos.
No. We want to.
No. Let them answer. So it's safe to say no more because there's no point for all jokes aside. There's no point of keep showing her videos or even finishing this video.
Yeah.
If we're gonna attack it, we're gonna attack her character, question her.
Well,
her license,
her character,
and all of that.
We just said that we
her sexuality.
Okay, first of all, now that was all on me, and I take all accountability because I do hold myself accountable. Okay, she was looking a little dull. However, I think there is nothing. Stop that. It was nothing wrong with playing her, and I still believe, and I actually liked her first video, and I still do think that what she does, that is nice because people need to see other perspectives. I'm just saying if she sounds like she has the accent too. If she is from over the other side of the pond, for real, they do have different, ways of labeling things. And I'm serious. So it's not that I'm trying to attack her.
Okay.
She does.
Because like this,
I just ignored the first segment. As for the first video you had on her, I questioned some of what she said. Okay, now see, I didn't know that about Auntie's feelings, but that doesn't still. But that's just
right. No.
And she is giving Mr. Still Your Girl. I'm not done. I'm done. I done threw my. I done threw my fan.
Wow.
I'm done with Jay.
All right, second segment. We're done.
Wait.
We're done. We're done.
It's Mr. Still Your Girl. Wait.
We're done. Her husband. You can see her husband definitely on Instagram, but then some of y'all gonna say that's stage 2. So we're moving forward. I think the lady is in 2 ladies. That's why she is talking about women who cheat.
Oh.
But she also got into men who cheat too as well.
No, she did.
So
and
in a whole different video. So all right, I'm done taking up.
No, but I'm just saying this is still it's nothing wrong with people's perspectives, and we do respect that. I think we're just being silly.
Some of y'all are real serious.
Oh.
Some of y'all. But that's why I want to apologize to everybody that it was helping. You can go check her videos out on YouTube at Jessica OS. We're gonna go ahead and move to the next segment.
No, we are not. Let's just do always the victim.
There's no point.
Don't do that. Just do it. Okay, let's look at the other ones. I think the lady is into. Okay. I want to see more. Don't do that. I agree. Come on, babe. Just go ahead and let's play this last one. I want to hear the rest and also hear. I'm done.
Right.
I have to
right.
Listen.
Right.
I'm gonna be
makes for great content though. I agree with that, Vanessa.
I want to see what else she had to say. See, we're just giving our opinions. You have to be okay with us giving our opinions. I was listening to her. I'm just curious of her opinion. Absolutely. But put Great Lady, you know what? Put Great Lady back on. That is just a little dull.
Yeah, just have to feedback.
If you put yourself in a public forum, then you have to accept the feedback from everyone. Absolutely.
That's very true.
No, still okay. This is from Jay. No, still keep showing these videos and continue this one, fam. Open dialogue is healthy dialogue. Absolutely.
Is it healthy dialogue?
Yes, and it's fun. Let's just go on now. Look,
right, you're looking at it as fun.
No, I'm looking at, but remember, I also put myself into this. I told you I was transparent. Why are you laughing? Go on and play Always the Victim. Now watch.
Always the victim type of woman. Now, this next type is subtle, and that's exactly what makes her so dangerous. The always the victim type. At first glance, she seems vulnerable, maybe even sweet. You feel this need to protect her because every story she tells you is about the same thing, you know? Someone hurt her, someone did her wrong, someone let her down. And trust me, it's easy to fall for that trap. You start thinking, oh, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna treat her better than all the other guys she's ever met. But no matter what you do, no matter how perfect you try to be, you'll never be good enough for her. Why? Because in her world, she's always the victim. And you know what that means? It means she never takes responsibility for her own actions, including if she ever cheats on you. Now, this woman will cheat on you, and when she does, it will somehow be your fault. In her mind, she's never to blame for anything. So if she strays, she'll have a long list of reasons why you pushed her into someone else's arms. And here's the scary part. She'll actually believe it. The always the victim type of woman has mastered the art of justification. She's been wronged by every guy before you, and at least that's how she'll tell it. And if things don't go perfectly in your relationship, if you slip up even once, she's going to flip the script and make you the bad guy. Maybe you missed a date. Maybe you didn't read her text fast enough. Or maybe you didn't listen to her vent about, I don't know, work for the 100th time. Whatever it is, she'll use it as an excuse to go out and cheat. And when you find out, her defense will sound something like this. Oh, you weren't paying attention to me. Or I felt neglected. It's like she's got a get out of jail free card. And she'll play it every single time. She'll make you question yourself, your actions, and your role in her relationship. And before you know it, she's turned the table so effectively that you're the one apologizing, even though she's the one who cheated. Fellas, don't fall for this. If she's constantly blaming others for her problems and never taking responsibility for her own actions, she's setting up a perfect scenario where she can cheat and come out looking like the victim. So how do you know you're dealing with this type of woman? Pay attention to how she talks about her past relationships. Does she always blame her exes for everything that went wrong? Is it always the same story about how he cheated, he wasn't emotionally available, or he just didn't get her? If every guy she's been with is the villain in her story, you should start asking yourself why that is true. Sure, maybe she's been hurt before, but if she's never once acknowledged her own role in why the breakup happened, it's a big red flag. And guys, here's where it gets tricky, because she'll seem so convincing. You'll find yourself starting to believe that maybe you did do something wrong and that maybe it's your fault. But don't let her manipulation cloud your judgment. If she's never accountable for anything, you'll never get a fair chance to resolve issues in a healthy way. You'll need to be on high alert. Don't let yourself get caught in this kind of manipulation. If she can never take responsibility of her own actions, you can bet that when things go wrong, she'll be quick to blame you, even if she's the one who's been unfaithful. So protect yourself and don't fall for the sob story. And the final lady I want to talk about today is the lady I call the revenge type. So this is the most dangerous type, if you ask me. Now, this type of woman doesn't start off as a cheater. In fact, in the beginning, she might be the most loyal, most committed woman you've ever met. And here's the thing, if she feels wronged even slightly, she won't just let it go. She's not going to have a fight and move on. No, she's going to get even. And her weapon of choice, stepping out on you. Now, this type is brutal because it's not about boredom or emotional unavailability. It's about payback. If you cross her, even unintentionally, she's going to find a way to make you hurt the same way she feels that you hurt her. Maybe you forgot an anniversary. Maybe you didn't give her enough attention during a tough week. Or maybe you were just too friendly with another woman. Whatever the case, in her mind, she needs to balance the scale. The thing is, you might not even realize that you've done something wrong, but to her, it's already a reason to seek revenge. So why does this kind of woman cheat? It's simple, to hurt you. For her, it's not about attraction. It's not about finding someone new. It's about making you feel the pain that she felt. She sees infidelity as the ultimate payback, the one thing that she can do that will cut deep and leave you reeling. She doesn't care about the consequences. She doesn't care if the relationship crumbles after, because once she's in revenge mode, her goal is to inflict maximum damage. In her mind, it's justified because you deserve it. Whether the issue is real or it's imagined, she's convinced herself that you're the one who caused her to stray. And this is what makes her dangerous, because unlike other types who cheat because of emotional needs or thrill seeking, The revenge cheater cheats with one purpose in mind, and it's to hurt you as much as possible. So how do you spot such a woman? I think first you need to pay attention to how she handles conflict. Is she the type who holds grudges? Does she bring up old arguments even after you thought they were resolved? Does she have a habit of punishing you emotionally when she feels that, you've wronged her by giving you the silent treatment or withholding affection? Is she constantly seeking to balance the scales in a relationship? I mean, these are all things you should look out for. And here's the thing. This type of woman might not even tell you she's upset right away. She'll sit on her anger, let it fester, and by the time you realize she's upset, she's already made up her mind to get back at you. It's not always about catching you in a big mistake either. Sometimes it's the little things, they add up in her mind. A comment you made, a time you didn't prioritize her, or an imagined slight. And when she feels like she's reached her breaking point, the first move is to strike where it hurts you most. If she's quick to remind you of times when you've messed up, that's a huge red flag. Revenge cheaters operate on resentment. And once that resentment starts to build up, cheating will become her way of settling the score. Now, this is the most dangerous type of woman because her hurt or her cheating is calculated, right? And it's planned. If she actually wants you to find out. In fact, she'll probably make sure you find out because the whole point of the revenge is so that you can feel that pain, right? Stay smart, guys. Don't let her use cheating as a weapon to get back at you. And remember, if she's the type to seek revenge, there's no limit to how far she can go.
All right.
Okay. First and foremost, I don't have to cheat to get revenge. You could bust the windows out somebody's car. You could do a lot more damage in other ways than cheat. So I think that's very interesting. I'm looking at the comments. We were reading a lot of the comments. I don't know if you want to go back to them, but so Auntie said it best. She was like, I don't think she really knows the definition. She needs to state the definition of a cheater. All of these things that she did mention, and I do agree with the majority of the comments. You don't have to cheat as a result of being this type of, or having this type of personality or trait. You just don't. You can have this kind of trait and just be, who you are. If the person is still there and they're seeing this and they choose to stay, then that's a certain trait too, because why would you want to? That's just me. Yes, this also applies to men too. And I want to compliment Jay on being
thank you for being transparent, Jay,
because he did put in the chat for those of you who are listening, live show radio FM listeners. Now, I used to be the revenge type. I was extremely petty back in the day. I always got even, or I made sure you heard worse than I did, and I didn't care. I actually took joy in that. He said horrible. We all, again, we are not perfect, and we all have a past.
I was there too, Jay.
Yeah.
I was there too.
And he has shared that with me too, even while we were dating. So that's something that I think a lot of us have. But again, I have been that type, and I can say that, but I haven't cheated on nobody, which is interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
That's why a lot of this, what she was saying, kind of is doing its thing. That's probably why. Because you didn't fall victim to none of this.
No, that's not true at all. No, I never said that. Again, I think it's because it depends on the character of person that you're with. I'm very blunt. Again, if you're coming to me and you're saying, "Oh, Nikki, I really want to I want us to get married," no, we're not doing that.
So in y'all world, okay, let's go there.
I'm different though.
I'm saying because we got people in the comment. We're not talking about honesty. We're talking about what's taking place right now.
Okay.
So in the comments, it was saying that she doesn't know the definition of cheater, right? What is y'all definition of cheater in the U.S. since we putting labels on it for UK definition? So what is the label of a cheater?
Auntie wasn't saying that for that perspective. She was saying like we were talking about earlier about, for example, social butterfly versus attention seeker. Here in the US, I've had a therapist, okay? And that has come up. not being a social butterfly, but an attention seeker. What she described earlier, seriously speaking, was the definition to me of an attention seeker. Now, across the pond, it could be that that's their version of being maybe too social to where it looks like you're seeking the attention.
Right.
So I can understand that.
Right. But you're speaking on the label part again. What is your definition of a cheater?
Of someone who's stepping outside of their relationship. Point blank, that's simple. That's it.
Isn't that what she was just talking about? She was just giving different characters.
You need to be asking that.
But that's what I'm asking everybody. But isn't that what she was talking about?
That's my version, and that also goes for emotional. Because what I've had a problem, she did, and I appreciated that. And I did appreciate that, Jessica OS, because a lot of people do not think that emotional cheating is cheating. I have mentioned this, that my ex was an emotional cheater. He would sit up there and he was like, well, I'm not sleeping with him, so it don't matter. Okay, but you're trying to engage in a conversation with someone else that you don't need to do that. I'm right here. Let's you and I talk. But, you know, and that's why I dropped him, because we don't do stuff like that. These are things that, to me, if you feel like, and this is just me, right? And I quote myself, for you not to think there's a thing as emotional cheater, to me, you're juvenile. I need a grown man, because your maturity level for me is just,
I give you that one.
It's not there for me. And when you first said, yeah, you know, because emotional cheating, I was like, what? Because that intrigued me, that you acknowledge that emotional cheating is
because I've been on both sides. I've been the victim, and I've also been the suspect. You know what I'm saying? Wow. You feel what I'm saying?
I know you've been the victim of it. I know I've been the suspect, but I didn't know the victim.
So
that's interesting.
Right. So that's why, you know.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay says, that's why I thank God for being saved and changing me. I thank God for my wife, because before Christ and marriage, I was really immature and petty. Thank you
last
again.
part. Petty.
Thank you again for being honest.
Petty with a knife.
Auntie says, Jay, I've been there, but only done that if he had been physically cheating on me. Derek says, at Jay, same here. Ex did me wrong. I had sex with her two best friends and sister and made sure she knew. Wow. Wait a minute. Let's stop right here. Two best friends and sister. You know what? Now let me tell you something. It's wrong that you did that, and I thank you again for being transparent too, bro. But them best friends and sister is trash. I shouldn't have said that. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice. Wow.
What's up, DJ Costen is in the building. What's up, my guy?
He says, big up peeps. If you late like me, please rewatch from the beginning.
I appreciate that, my guy. For real. And rewatch on YouTube.
And don't forget to love, like, and share this, please, because we want to keep these analytics up. Yeah. So we will keep this show going.
Yes.
So yeah, that is horrible. Friends, did you how many happened? She didn't have any.
Nope. No comment up in there. Done that. Yeah, no comment.
You're not comment. You've done that too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Have you really?
I did not.
I never knew.
Man, I told you that.
No. No, not a friend. Not a friend.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was just about to say it was not a friend, but it was her sister and aunt. So yeah, like college was bad.
Oh, but wait, you were getting revenge on the person, or you were just wilding?
I was Nick Cannon wilding out.
So her, the sister, and the aunt.
Yeah, that's what I.
Throw the sister and the auntie away. Throw you and all of them away. Okay, I might not be a revenge type. My revenge was purposely misspelling stuff on a job application for him. There we go.
I didn't even look at the monitor who put that, but let me guess, that was exactly. Exactly.
One to tell me what my ex was doing. Wow. But I was very vengeful when I was younger, but not only in the physical sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Auntie. I think, I've done something similar. It wasn't a sister, but her
cousins.
Hey, you know what? I thought.
That's because we was walking hand and side by side with the enemy, man.
No.
We ain't know no better.
Whee!
Especially when you that young
I can't.
and you ain't thinking about fighting no temptation.
Again, I was listen.
Especially
I was
when
gone.
your girl tells you, I'm like, hey, babe, I'm at your apartment. I'm gonna wait for you to get here. And she like, nah, just go ahead. My sister in there. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So you go in the apartment and, you know, you go in the apartment, you're chilling, you're on the couch, you're watching TV or whatever. And then the next thing you know, she comes out the bathroom and it's not her birthday. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Again,
so
throw
when
the
you're
sister
young,
away. So you knew that was your sister's guy, but you still, so she made an effort on you. The sister started that.
yeah, the sister started that.
That is some trash.
But
And I don't care.
but when you're
Censor me.
young-
That is trash.
when you're young
Young
and
my foot.
don't know who the bad of sins is, and
But that
don't
is
understand the
still
consequences,
okay, I understand
or don't
that.
care.
I get that.
That's what it was.
But that's supposed to be my sister, though. That's what I'm saying about
it was
trifling.
immaturity. It was immaturity.
Trifling.
Definitely trifling.
And Jordan and Jay says, I was in the military too. It was bad. Thank you for your service, by the way, again, Jay. We will always recognize that. It's how I have my oldest son. Okay.
Transparency. See,
I love it.
This is why I love you guys.
That
Chosen like, yo, Chosen like, Chosen like, whoa. What did I just walk into? Yeah, we're transparent, bruh. So like, I haven't always been DJ Preach, right? You know what I'm saying? It's been DJ something else. DJ Chop and Screwed, put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Chop and Screwed is wild. I don't even know.
You know what I mean?
No words.
But we thank God.
Oh Lord.
We thank God. We thank God. We thank God for elevation and growth.
And again, I will say again, my problem, I told you, I was next in everybody. I was more so like, let me travel, let me go here, let me go there. I wasn't really caring about no dude. If you sit up here and talk about marriage and all, that's nice and all, my guy, but that's just not me.
I didn't want to care.
DJ, get him. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good. Listen, I didn't want to care, but when you're a late bloomer, I put that away.
Oh, you wowed out because you were.
I didn't lose it until I was 19.
Yeah, for me it was 20. Oh, oops.
So I was late. I was super late to the party.
Yeah.
From where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? DC. I was super late.
I think also that's for a lot of people in general. Like, it doesn't matter if you're DC or whoever. I mean, I've known some people from Cali that have lost theirs like at 12, 13.
That's what I'm saying.
So.
I was still playing Super Nintendo at 12. I ain't care nothing about that.
Yeah.
I was in comic books
Again.
and minding my business. But then when I got to that freshman year of college, and failed freshman year because
you were out there wilding out.
You
were trying to get some other assignments going.
William's supposed to be in Literature 101 right now.
Yeah, he's studying all right. He's studying.
I'm not gonna make it. I see y'all next year.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Desire, I love you. She said, "Dang, I bit the apple at 34. I'm a very late bloomer." I was trying so hard to wait until marriage. So yeah.
Amen.
Jay says, but this is good because there's someone who needs to hear
the testimonies.
These testimonies to know that God can change anyone, no matter what they have done. And that is where I always say transparency is so important, you guys.
Right.
There's a lot of shows and a lot of podcasts that if they want to be transparent, they feel like they have to cuss a lot. They feel like they have to do all of that. And we don't have to do that. So respectfully speaking, that's what makes us different. We're grateful for that. Maybe that's why we're nominated for Host of the Year.
Because it's giving glory about the God.
Shameless plug.
The show our growth through him. You know what I mean?
No, really.
Definitely.
No, really.
Definitely.
And it's all about God. So we really want to do that and be another spot, where people can actually feel comfortable.
Right.
Let's have conversations. I never understood why I can't have these conversations with my fellow church sisters and brothers and ask them.
You're not going to have a conversation like this in church.
No. And it's needed. That's why we do this here on this platform.
Right.
And we have some of our other fellow brothers and sisters that are doing this too. But we kind of get a little deep, and I think some people like that about us. We
some people like it, and some people don't.
Some people have tried to get us off the air.
Yeah,
they have.
Yeah. So You know, thank God for growth and deliverance.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Because the conversations that we are having right now, you have at the church, they would be able to handle. They would like everything that I was talking about in college on this show. Like everybody would have judged. I got kicked out the church for something I did 25 years ago.
This is true.
Something like that.
You young,
Right.
You know, it's like okay. So it's the truth. Very, very grateful for that segment. I wanted to also apologize for calling her Gray. I apologize, Jessica OS, for
Jessica ain't worried about us.
She's not. However, if it comes across
Got
that
over 1 million
way,
subscribers.
it doesn't matter. You were looking a little dull though. I don't know what it was, but I'm not gonna call you.
We're gonna say the lighting.
It wasn't the lighting.
We're gonna go with the lighting.
And I was trying to look at the ring finger, so the other finger, it was the right hand that had the ring finger on it. I mean the ring on it. So I was trying to just peep your game. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm done. Desire says you all raw and real, and I love it. Can we quote that? Can we quote you on that?
No, for real, we need to quote.
Honestly, we need quotes.
We need quotes so we can put it up.
Yeah,
on
we want to put it on there because people are just, I'm going to be excommunicated.
God dang. Gosh.
That's horrible.
You ain't one of them novels.
Oh, no.
New York bestseller.
Wait till back 3. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I still got to read the first 2.
Listen, we all got testimonies, man. For real.
Yeah, all of us do.
We all do.
And what drives me crazy, I'm just going to say this right quick. This is my pet peeve. When you have people in the church, them church folk, them highly sanctified and saved folk, like they don't have a past, that irks me. That irks me because just like Jay said earlier, you could be saving a life out here and you don't even know it, but you would rather chastise than to help.
Now, all jokes aside, and this is why the YouTube channel, Live Show TV YouTube, when it started off, a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It was at 183 subscribers.
It was.
We're close to 5,000 subscribers within a year. Organically within a year. And the reason why that is because of this show right here, of being real. A lot of the subscribers don't really go to church like that.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They're afraid to.
We had one person on here. I had one person came on here and said this is the closest thing to church for them.
Yeah, and that actually almost made me
you know what I'm saying?
Up a little bit.
So and shout out to Tony, you know what I'm saying? He was, shouting him out from Philadelphia.
Hi Tony.
You know what I'm saying, if he watching. But that's just, glory to God, man. That's just because, of the testimonies. And we showed that, listen, we had a life. But now that we found deliverance and found Christ, we can still have fun, but we just can't do the same old stuff.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It showed that, there's growth. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's all. That's all we're trying to display. Really.
I'm going to also do this because I am very real. To those of you who, I guess because you've seen the whole host nomination thing, I think I appreciate you wanting to put in a lot of friend requests, but I need people to understand something. I am a happily married woman. So if you come into my DM saying you were trying to get with me, I am going to shut you all the way down and block you. Please do not come back with another profile because it would get shut down and blocked again.
Oh, somebody trying to friend request you?
Again. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody trying to get with you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Made it as if it was a business type of opportunity. And I was like, my husband and I can get to, and that was the first. And then when he was trying the extras, I said, okay, no, I'm happily married. I'm good. Shut it down. And now I'm doing this because we are live. So I'm letting you know, because I just saw your friend request again. I'm a happily married woman, bro. Go on now before I get my husband on you.
Oh, man.
He's going to be the next one.
Tons of fun, but good. All right. As Pastor Ludacris once said.
Yeah, that part. Should we get to the date night spotlight?
Yes, let's lighten it up
let's
because
do that because I'm about to get.
I saw pedestrian saying, "Oh, tonight was heavy."
I hope it wasn't too heavy.
I hope it wasn't too heavy, y'all. But
we're gonna lighten it up for just a little bit. We have Southern Fire Kitchen tonight as our date night, spotlight.
Yeah, there you go.
So please just look at the. I want to go.
Boom.
And you know my love is real, boy. I can.
Southern Fire Kitchen. If you guys have been there, please let me know in the comments. The restaurant is Black owned, okay? Also women owned. And it is located at 3375 Buford Highway Northeast, units 1050 and 1060. It's in Brookhaven, Georgia. 30329. They are open Thursday through Monday from 4 p.m. to midnight, and then also Sundays 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tuesdays and Wednesdays they are closed. And so you can check them out on Instagram, Southern Fire Kitchen. This is our Live Your Life spotlight for tonight. It looks absolutely amazing. If you guys go on there, yeah, some celebrities have been on there too, and I understand why they did that. However, yeah, please join them on Instagram. Follow them, Southern Fire Kitchen, and hopefully we will be there soon. And hopefully we can get the owner to come on our show and talk about it.
That's right. I played the video one more time because it was quick.
And you know my love is real, boy.
His whole wings.
I
understand that.
Man, when I came to Georgia and they talking about wings and they give you them no wingettes, that ain't a wing. I need the whole wing. That tip, the flat, the drumstick, all connected. That is a whole wing.
Right.
That's it, yo.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So just letting you guys know. So Southern Fire Kitchen, shout out to them on this week's Live Your Life Spotlight. Okay, we have some
yeah, everybody want to clap back at this dude.
And I'm gonna read this because again, he's looking. So DJ Chosen said, yo, call me, I'm a DJ, take him out. No, yeah, she said they make it right because here I come. Absolutely.
Lord.
And then Jay says, that's crazy, folks do that. Wow. Yeah. Derek says, calm down, preach, don't grab the knife.
Got more than that, bro.
And then he does. Chosen said, I'll get him. Oh, I'm protected.
I'm out here trying to play vampires the way my closet look. For real. I live in the woods.
He's not kidding. Jay says, okay, the way my back has just biggened.
The food looks
My
amazing.
God, that food looks amazing. I would be in huge living in ATL. Jesus. Yeah.
Shout out to the big backs. Hey, shout out to the big backs. Hey, shout out to the big backs. Sweet
That's a
potato pie.
I am
Woo,
so
shout
mad
out
at you
to the
right
big-
now.
No, I
Keep
just made
going
that
with
up.
the comments.
I just
Oh
made
my
that up,
God.
man.
Now somebody's gonna steal it. Watch.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all check out my remix.
Nikki says,
You know what I mean?
Nikki don't say she's the happily married man. Yeah, I know. Calling the date night. Ooh, I'm done.
Oh my gosh, she God.
But that is our Live Your Life Spotlight. Hopefully when you guys come, like Jay, when you come over and to visit, yeah, that'll be a great
Oh yeah, Jay, let me know when you down here, man. Like you gotta come past, bro. For real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have another place to visit.
Yeah.
So that's the Live Your Life Spotlight. I know we have another segment, so I was just trying to.
We believe in all the foes of ministry, especially laying on the. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was a bit. It's like, okay, dude.
yes sir. We're taking by
It's a little much now.
taking by force and violence.
See, I didn't say the last two, but when you're trying to do all this, I'm live. You know what I'm saying?
The same.
Okay.
All right, we have one more segment. Do y'all want to do one more segment?
Yes, that's fun.
Because that one, like, usually this is the time we end it.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Come on, that's fun.
This one heavy too.
Come on,
They don't want another heavy one.
come on, honey. We'll make light of it. Just
All right.
as long as she's not gray.
How about we do this one? We'll wait on that.
What do you mean? Oh, come on.
Oh,
All
man.
right, well, do whatever you want. to do.
That thing heavy.
I can't remember what it's about.
It's the girl who said that she absolutely hates healthy relationships.
Oh,
That's a little deep. That's a little deep.
do you guys want to hear that one? Do you want to see that one? What else did you have planned? It's a
I don't know. I had something that was different. That it's a guy in New York, and he's doing quick takes with people. So he's just walking around on the subway train, and he's walking up to people with a microphone, and he's asking them just to give a really quick, quick take, and just throw it out there, whatever that's on your heart and your mind, and some of them are really good.
Okay,
and it was fun.
Okay, I like fun.
It was fun.
Let's see the comments.
All right.
Let's see what theirs.
All right, let's see what they're saying.
Run it. Oh, come on, Preach, give us more.
Come on,
Let's get heavy. Wow.
Run it. All right, they want the heavy. All right. I'm giving.
Wow.
All right, young lady, go ahead and spit your tea. Here we go.
I hated my healthy relationship. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Everything seemed extremely foreign to me. I even remember at the beginning of my relationship, I'm like, hey, there's a part of me inside that does not like you. And I said it with like a comical relief, but I was really serious. Like, there was a part of me that did not like this person, did not like how he held me accountable. I did not like how he held a mirror to my face. I did not like how he created situations where I had to be at my full potential, and I just was not ready to be my full potential at that moment.
You know what? I applaud her for being transparent. I do. That's what I was talking about when I said how I was in my, I was just nexting.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with that. That's kind of where I was. It wasn't, I don't want to call it a healthy relationship, but when you have these wonderful people, these men that are like, hey, I want you to be my wife, or I want you to, and hold you accountable and do this and do that. And I'm like, look, bro, I'm just gone. I don't want to be bothered. I do. But I took it from that point of view. Maybe she did, like Desire says, she probably witnessed a lot of unstable relationships and toxicity as a child. Hey, sis, what up? That actually makes sense. Yeah, sometimes you just don't want to be bothered. And I was at that stage in life where I just did not want to be bothered with a relationship. I didn't want to settle down. I was cool. And I wasn't dating like a serial dater either. I think I was just I was having fun, and I didn't need anybody to have fun with, if that makes sense, at that time. I wanted to be free to do whatever I wanted to do and not be held accountable for anything that I do. DJ Chosen says someone, yeah. I wonder how old is she? Because as one of what she said kind of gave, she wasn't ready to be mature. Could be too, but again, like I said, in my early 20s, I graduated high school at 17. I was on my own by really fully by early 20s. I wasn't ready to be mature. I mean, I was mature in some other ways, like business and stuff. But I wasn't ready to, like I said, like she said, I wasn't ready to settle down. I didn't want you to hold me accountable. And that's why I said I wasn't ready for that relationship. I had some really good guys at that time, stable guys, successful, the whole nine. I just didn't care at that moment. I didn't want to be bothered with them. And that's just being honest, And I mean, yeah, some, they were good. They were good. They weren't bad guys at all. It just was me. So I don't know if you guys or any of you women have, any of us women in the chat have ever gone through that, where you just did not want to be bothered. Maybe you had a stage in your life where you were just like, yeah, all right. DJ Chosen says she is someone who doesn't want to grow, and that's cool. Her current situation. I love the word current. And like I said, I was there.
Mm-hmm.
So at that moment, exactly, Auntie. Sometimes girls just want to have fun. All bubbly. I love it. And that's the truth. Sometimes we just.
Gotcha.
And I feel like guys can be the same way. You see a lot of men, they're like, yeah, all right, I just don't want to be bothered. I just want to go ahead and just live my life and have fun. Whether you're a late bloomer or not. Sometimes you're just in that stage where you're not taking life as seriously. You're going on the roller coasters of life, up, down. You're just doing whatever you feel like. And especially when you don't have any additional responsibilities, I think there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know where she is in life. Now, right. If there's no growth from this, then I would be like, oh my goodness, okay. Why? Right. Then comes the question of why. Did you experience toxicity? Did you experience some kind of childhood trauma to where you feel that way? But I mean, depending on what stage of life she is, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Could be me though. Because if I can go back and do it all over again, I would probably do the exact same thing that I did in my early 20s. I'm being real. I was traveling. I wasn't caring. You know? Diddy parties. No, I'm just playing. I didn't go to them, I promise. Let me stop because I had people hit me up. No, I really didn't. Don't put me on no trial. I did not.
It don't matter. He gonna get off anyway by President Trump.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's going to pardon him regardless. Did you guys hear that? No matter what the outcome was with Diddy, Trump did say he was going to pardon him. So it doesn't matter.
Chosen said, but she was honest.
And not faking. Absolutely. I applaud her for that. Jennifer says it takes the right person to bring it out of you. Absolutely. Who was the right person? When did you know, for example, for you? I'm just curious.
Knew
when you just at what moment did it kind of go, bing, you know what? I'm ready to just settle down and have the family and all that.
Now.
Was it? Did you say now? Wait a minute.
Because I mean, listen, if you got to be honest, like the first marriage failed, so I can't say it was then. You know what I mean?
But I mean, at that particular time, you could have said that. You know.
No.
Even though it didn't work, it doesn't mean that at that particular time you did not want what you know.
Well, it didn't work because of me, so no. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it took the old jokes aside, it took it till after the divorce, after some failed relationships after that, to really realize that, hold on, I really need to take a break. You know what I'm saying? I need to step back. Mm-hmm. And just not date nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's nothing and just,
focus on you.
Right. Like rebuild me. You know what I'm saying? And
that's powerful. Rebuilding you.
Rebuild me.
Yeah.
Because we take so much, well, I can't speak for nobody else, but with me doing so much dirt, taking so much dirt, your body's been hit so hard.
Yeah.
Your mental has been hit so hard. Your emotions is all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gotta reel some of that stuff back in. You gotta get the dirt off. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then really, ground yourself in alignment. And like I said, 2019 was the change. So that's when I can say I really realized. 2019 is when things changed for me. Because that's when I rekindled my relationship back with God. Okay. It strengthened, and I put myself in therapy. So that's when I started seeing the light, different perspectives, that my way is not God's way. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I was trying to do it, I kept running into that same wall, whether I was going forward, right, left, or backwards. It was the same wall.
That's true.
And God was just telling me, like, hey, bro, if you just come to me, I can give you a window and a door.
I love that.
To go right through that.
I love that. What about for you guys? When can you just drop in the chat? When was that turning point for you to where you were just like, okay, now it's time. Like, I know what I want. I no longer want to be this immature person. Like, be honest, if you don't mind. Just drop it in the chat. I know for me, it's like I said, my first marriage, I was ready to sit down, be a wife, have a family. I had lived. It wasn't like some individuals I know that it's like, you have children kind of young and so you don't get a chance to. But for me, you have to understand, I've done a lot. So by the time I was able to, I had, my daughter, it was like, okay, I'm good. I'm ready for this. I'm good. But then unfortunately the individual wasn't.
Right.
That was immaturity, and he's since apologized, but yeah.
I like real.
What's going on, man?
That's my guy.
How you doing? Is he nominated?
Yeah, he's nominated.
You're nominated for what? About 3,000 awards, Highlight?
He better win all three.
How you just don't say all 3,000 awards? That man is a hardworking man.
That man is
we love you, Highlight. That's our bro. But yeah, I think that's very important.
Yes.
Accountability and, like you said, rebuilding you. Does anybody in here also take time for themselves before you got into your relationship? Desire says, I started dating at 34 and ended up with a hobo homosexual for 5 years. So after that, I was like, maybe I need to be a cat lady.
No.
Now look, we rebuke that in the name of Jesus too.
Not,
Although I love cats,
not
but
Catwoman.
no. Yes. Jay says 2018 when I actually wanted to marry my wife. Oh,
Dope.
so you guys have been together that long. That's so sweet. Jay, what made you want to marry her? Like, what inside of you? What kind of brought that out? Highlight says, LOL, much love to y'all family. Had to tune in to my favorite people.
Oh man, we love you for that, bro.
Oh my
for real.
God.
Definitely, that's real. That's real. We definitely love you.
Don't forget to share, like, and love, guys.
Yeah.
Jay, that's really cool. So I applaud you guys. Hey, cat ladies need love too. Oh. I don't want her to be a cat. After 12 years of being single, it was 2023 when I met Unc. I remember we had just had the show, and I remember her saying all these different things. Oh my goodness, Unc, her perspective. Go back to the early shows, and we were like, oh,
yeah, we met,
auntie.
Yeah, we met auntie when she was single, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Sheesh.
And now they're coming up their 1 year anniversary on June 7th, right? Yeah.
Like some of y'all been there since day one.
Oh my gosh, we love you guys so much. I can't
February
believe it.
2023.
February 6th.
Jeez.
2023.
2 years.
And then she
Some
met
of
Unc,
y'all.
and I remember. No, I'm not gonna hush. I think it's sweet.
Yeah, some of y'all been riding with us that long, man.
No, it's so sweet. I love it. I'm not gonna cry because I don't feel like putting these lashes on. When I stepped back and looked at how much she rode for me, thick and thin. Oh wow.
That's real though. It may sound cliche, but that's real. I always thought that was cliche.
What, like the ride or die?
Yeah, I need a ride or die chick.
I like it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that was all, but then, you know what I'm saying, when I met you, it was like, oh, she really believes not only in me, but she believes in, you know, the vision. You know what I'm saying? The business, the ministry, and ambition, and da. And I never had that before. That was crazy. Having all of those factors that's checked. You know, it was crazy. I was like, wow. You know, because most people would be like, oh, you got your own radio station? Oh, that's cute.
Not as cute.
Oh, you got how many subscribers? Oh, that's cute. Oh, you got your little show? Oh, that's cute. Oh, okay. All right. Listen. All right, cool. I saw somebody, and shout out to
Oh my God.
no, for real. Like it may not mean much to y'all, but when you working hard on what you're trying to do and build for the kingdom,
Yeah.
and then somebody just kind of
Poo-poos on it.
you know, and call it noodle and all of that.
No, I can't stand
Listen, y'all stay away from the little people.
No, really. Because it's so dismissive. It's
Right.
so dismissive.
Like shout out to Los the Fisherman for saying that, yo. Stay away from the new people, man. The ones that be like, oh, I see you with your new job.
Shout out to Nina and Los.
I see you with your new gig. I see you with your new ministry. Nah, it ain't nothing to do about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
that's annoying.
Yep.
Jay said, then I couldn't imagine my life without her. Oh my goodness,
that's sweet.
that's so sweet.
It's sweet.
Desire says, I'm gonna need y'all to do a special for a single church ladies because the 2025 dating pool has urine in it.
Oh God. All right, well.
That just stank.
All right.
We're gonna do something. We have to do something. Yeah, my wife believed in me and my music career when nobody did. When I wasn't good at music, when I was struggling to provide all of that.
Now,
Oh Lord.
this man out here making T-Pain hits.
Really?
No, you should hear his new.
Cannot believe. I wish we could play his video at the end.
He got a song that he sent me yesterday or 2 days ago, and I swear, if you close your eyes, you would think Neo was singing.
Really?
You think Neo in the song and everything, yo. Like he got that fluctuation between T-Pain and Neo.
Oh wow.
And like that jump is hard.
That's crazy.
It's all.
I need to hear that one.
But that's why you need to listen to Life Show Radio FM each and every day, 24 hour.
Ciao.
24 hours, 7 day a week radio station, man. You know, come on, man, run the numbers up. Run the numbers up.
Tara says, "I'm with you, Desire." Oh, don't worry. We already were thinking about some things for our single people out there. So
It's rough out here.
yeah, and you too. I know Tara and I Desire. We've had you on here enough to get a sense of your personality and stuff too. So I'm praying. I'm always uplifting you guys in prayer, but we definitely have to do something to represent our single ladies and fellas out there. So yeah, hopefully we can get that going. I'm be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
All right.
I'm happy for you, Jay. Okay. Boom. Oh, you have a show tomorrow.
Thank you for the reminder of the show.
See?
Because Jay would have said something. Jay be watching the show
This
on
show
Friday
is
nights.
awesome. When am I gonna get to go on there?
Listen, I'm not tooting my own horn. Jay will tell you, she'll tell you.
Oh my gosh, this
that
is
the
great.
show is getting rave reviews
Absolutely.
already off for 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
I'm talking about like, listen, just tune in tomorrow night right here on Life Show TV at 8:00 p.m. It will be a party. It's a party every Friday
It's a
night
party. At
at 8:00. Basically, what we're doing. What?
I was about to say it's a party.
Oh,
It's
Lord.
a party, and I was like, oh no, see that's
So basically, what we're doing, we're critiquing 5 songs, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing 5 songs, and the winner of those 5 songs will advance to the next week as the challenger. All right, to challenge the next 4 songs. And last week we had Just Be VOG win.
wow.
Was still grinding.
Still grind.
All right, and he
I
will,
can't dance like
and
that.
he has a tough hill to climb tomorrow, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
he does.
With 4 songs that I will be playing.
Oh,
That's new. All of these songs are new,
Oh no.
and some of the people that watch, their songs will be played tomorrow. All right, so it's one of them tomorrow.
grind.
Week 3. Some people are calling this like the Christian American Idol with singles.
I love it. It's
But
so much fun.
it's
The
fun.
party continues,
It's fun,
guys.
y'all. It's fun.
The live show got your weekend on lock. I'm telling you.
So check me, my guy out, Baker the Legend. You know what I'm saying?
Baker.
He'll be on there. And we just have fun, guys. You know, we just, listen to music, we vibing out, but we also being interactive. Because I'm gonna ask you guys what you think about this song. What you think about this
No,
song?
really.
What you think about this song?
And you have to
And
vote.
you have to vote. All right? You have to vote. All right. So
And they are there. The artists are watching, are there live. So that is the most interesting part of this.
record labels
is that
are
they
there,
said
producers,
record labels, producers, everybody.
artists.
Shoot your shot.
friends, strangers, everybody is watching this show.
Love it.
And I just thank God for giving me the vision, because that wasn't the original vision for the show. This is just the second concept for the takeover. The first concept God gave it to me during COVID, but then I just changed it up this year, and boom, it's elevating
the
it
people's
even more.
verdict.
The people's verdict tomorrow. Yeah, highlight, where you been at? Yeah, highlight, where you
Highlight,
been
you
at?
didn't know?
Where you been?
Yeah, we done had all the Serve Squad on there every week
Come
so
on,
far.
bruh.
We done had all kinds of
Yeah,
artists
yeah.
coming from all over the place.
Week 3 starts tomorrow night at 8:00.
Live.
And we only on there for like, what, 50 minutes?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
live.
saying? I get right to it. I play these 5 songs. I ask you guys what you like about the song, what you didn't like about the song. All right, who's tonight's winner? And everybody be like, oh, I like that first joint. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And then we take our vote and we up out of there. You know what I mean?
And don't forget, you can also chime in live with him and Baker
live.
highlight. So if you
live.
want to just kind of pull through and talk about why you probably made the song, I mean, go ahead, go for it.
Hey, Jay, music video for Victory is on the way. I'm going to send it to you. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, because that song is amazing.
Shout out to you, Jay. Shout out to Highlight, because y'all both sent me some exclusive stuff.
Absolutely.
And I'm about to make use of it. Don't y'all worry. I'm gonna make use of it. Make use of it, man.
And again, I'm so sorry. For
go ahead.
those of you guys who are still tuning in and those of you guys who are brand new, there is not just Live Show TV, that's LYFE Show TV on YouTube, but we also have Live Show Radio FM, and that is on Live 365. So if you type in Google Life, that's LYFE show radio FM, and then Live 365, it should all come up. Okay, our website is getting revamped right now, so just stay tuned for that, because that's gonna have a lot more stuff. You can listen live and all that great stuff. But you can do that. You can also download the app, but you can play it from the link too, and it's awesome.
That's right. Hold on, let the producer talk. Let her talk real quick.
Your all new Christian hip hop and rhythm and praise station. It's Life Show Radio FM.
That's it.
Get the message, get the hits, get your life.
Oh man. Oh man.
Woo!
So make sure y'all tune in, man. You know, man, this support. That's all we asking. Support.
Absolutely.
I'm hit at what I'm gonna do. Everybody that's in the comments, I'm gonna hit everybody with the link for Life Show Radio, and you can hit that link at any given time to listen to the station. You can listen to the station right now and be continuous music.
Absolutely.
You know
and
what I
not
mean?
the same thing that you hear every day.
Exactly. And then we also have shows on there like Not the Same Podcast. You know what I'm saying? With my guys. You know, and then we're on there with Would You Date You Monday through Friday at 3 p.m.
Ow.
And don't y'all dare forget, you know, Sunday nights. Come on, y'all. Sunday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. You have When Key Speaks on Life Show Radio FM. All right. And definitely new to Life Show TV, which you're watching right now, Life Show TV. New show alert, Christian hip hop connoisseur with resident. Episodes drop every Tuesday at 3 p.m. All right. Oh, matter of fact, here's the lineup. Just look at the screen real quick, and I promise you we're done. Here's the lineup right there. You can look up right there. Let me move that comment. Them comments came through.
He said, let me get
Boom. So there you go. Weekdays at 8 a.m. It's not the same podcast. Weekdays at 3, it's us. All right. Then Fridays, I stay working, y'all. Fridays at 12, you have the Set It Off mix with DJ Bosnick, and then at 1 o'clock you have the Takeover mix with your boy DJ Preach. All right. Then Sundays is, like I said, at 7 p.m. is When Key Speaks. All right. There you go.
That was awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, listen. Thank you. I'm proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. All right, man. We out of here. This is
Love you guys.
This has been the longest show of the year.
So far, yeah.
That's
We had a
the
longer
longest one.
show last year.
So we went on one time for 2 hours and 45 minutes.
We did. It was almost 3. And everybody was still rocking with us. That was crazy.
Like we had like a lot of people was still on.
It was
man.
after 11. Was that the one that was after? No. Yes. It was almost 11.
Yeah.
Oh
but that
gosh.
was around like Christmas or something.
Yeah, it was. We were having fun.
We were having fun. So yeah. Somebody was like, yeah, man, you need to make it 3 hours. Hit that cash out.
And again.
Hit that cash out.
Oh.
Hit that cash out. Oh, hit that cash out. Oh man, listen, we trying to retire from that 9 to 5, man.
We want to be able to bring more content, do more things, and that's kind of like the dream. So that also, again, is not just about us; it's all about serving the community too, and we want to do more in the community, and that is the overall goal. So yes, the live show is coming. Yes, all of these things are happening with concerts, and we're just behind the scenes working diligently to make sure that we can help you guys to have those things. The singles, I want a single mingle very, very soon. So yes.
I got the app. Boom.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you guys.
Appreciate
the app is on, it's both. It's on Apple and Google.
Okay.
So it's live. She just asked, is it on Apple or Google? It's on both, Desire. It's live. Live.
It's right here.
Okay, cool.
It's on the screen right there. On the ticket down the bottom.
Yes.
There you go.
And again, you can, if you sometimes, I think sometimes it can have a little bit of hiccup. We've experienced that for everyone.
So you can download the app. It's spelled LIVE 365 and search for Life Show Radio.
And that's Life with a Y, child.
And listen, some of the artists that they're in the comments right now are being played on the station.
Absolutely.
Jay Thomas, Highlight Reel. DJ Network has a song on there. Get Right. Who else comes on? February Hill. She's on there. Just Be.
All of Jehovah Jam's records. Okay, for the most part.
God, who else I have on there?
Brandy.
Brandy.
Corinne Hawthorne.
Listen, I had to get
Mary,
and I had to get the rights to get that cleared. All right.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're going through record labels to get them on because this is a licensed
There we go.
station.
I was just about to say it.
ASCAP. The artists know what I'm talking about. ASCAP BMI. So that means every time their song gets played on the station, they get paid.
Check.
All right. So no wonder Lecrae is being played on the station and so many more. So you know,
KB,
there
all
it is.
of them.
There, KB, man. So listen, man. Shout out to everybody who entrusted in me to play your music on the station.
I love it. He said, highlight, just real quick, he said, real talk, y'all got that type of chemistry to hold an audience for 3 hours. I thank you, darling, for that.
Appreciate you, my guy.
I'm going to try to talk like Jessica O.S.
Y'all been throwing shade at that. See, now when I bring her on here now.
I'm with her. I'm going to say, girl, you know I was talking about you.
Love you, fam. Thank you, man.
Bye.
DJ, so thank
Love you
man.
guys.
But man, when I bring her on here, I want that energy.
First of all, really?
I want that same energy.
We're still going to be the same people. Hello, Jessica. Do you need a cup of sugar to go with all that tea?
All right, let's
mislabeling tea.
Bring on Jessica, y'all around. All right, let's say before we go, I have to do this. I have to do this because I'm in it. Boom. If you haven't seen the movie, please watch the movie this weekend. A Cry in Secret. Yes, it is directed by my boy Larry Thomas, and it's featuring yours truly, DJ Preach, and it's streaming on Amazon Prime as we speak right now.
Ciao.
So right after you watch, what is it? The balloon pop that y'all watch on YouTube.
Oh,
you know, the little dating show. Y'all can go watch that. You know what I'm saying?
He's watching for the first time tonight, you guys.
Yes,
before
that's
we had the show.
Yeah, so and I'm about to go watch some more episodes because I think it's hilarious. But all right. So no, I got to do some work for tomorrow's night show. I have to do some live show radio work. Also, I have to do some programming. Okay. Basically.
When we're you want to put the Cash App and everything. Remember where these funds go, guys.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Please remember and keep in mind any donation is appreciated to this Cash App. It is helping us to get prepared for what we're trying to do in this summer. I am really hoping that we can all get together for a community event and at least a couple of them as well as in the fall. So I'm also working on sponsorships. If you guys know anyone who would love to help and assist to sponsor our show and live show period, please link us ASAP. Let us know because we are trying to do some more things and we really need that. So investors, whether you're angel investors, whether you want to be a stakeholder, please let us know. Reach out to myself or DJ Preach and we will be more than happy to discuss those opportunities with you. Okay.
Amen. I just got to receive the text, and the person asked, do you have any slots available for their show? Oh. We have plenty of slots available on Live Show Radio. There's always room. All you got to do is email me at liveshow at Gmail.
And that's life with a Y.
That's it. And we can talk about getting your show either on Live Show TV, which you're watching now, or on Live Show Radio. So
or both.
Or both. You know what I'm saying? Come on over and experience a new life. How about that? All right.
Listen. Dope, man. Look at that. That's why he married me. I be pumping. Look at me. I'm all excited.
I appreciate that. By God. By God. All right, guys. We're out of here. Listen, we haven't done this one in a long time right here. The friend of the show.
And I had some, man.
We're going to have some friend of the shows next week. I don't know. You know what I mean? Them friend of the shows will be here.
We're gonna have we have some that's in the vaults.
Yeah, we definitely have some friend of the show. We've been kind of skipping that, man.
I know.
We got to bring that back. We got to bring that back. All right. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. We love you guys.
Love you so much.
Listen. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you next week.
Lord willing.
Next Thursday on this show. But I would love to see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow night. At 8:00 p.m. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a party. I'm telling you. And it's free.
Really, it is.
It is free. I mean, listen. And then I promise you I'm done. I'm like that black preacher that be like, I'm not going to be before you long. And then you look at your watch. You've been in there for 3 hours with no AC. I promise y'all. All right, listen. You know you're doing something right. as we're not old, but I'm gonna say as young as we are. But you know you're doing something right when you got the teenagers talking about the show.
Yes.
The teenagers, all right? The teenagers be voting on Christian hip hop music and Christian this gospel music, period.
Praise
you know what I'm
God.
saying? So when the teenagers are talking, you got to be doing something right, man. And I know the Lord is rejoicing and the angels are, because when the kids are happy,
That's a
I
blessing.
know you see what I'm saying?
That's a blessing.
So we not only just reaching, well, this show right here is reaching, like, you know, the adults. You know what I mean? But that show is reaching everybody. And listen, come on over. When you watch it, bring your kids, sit them on the sofa, whatever, be at the kitchen table, and we just rock out. We just have fun, man. You know what I mean? That's it. All right. Can we end the show now?
All hearts and minds are clear.
All hearts and minds are clear.
Okay.
And we all agree not to bring Jessica back to the show?
No, you can bring Jessica back to the show. I just need her to not be so dull.
All
All right, she good.
All right, amen. Good night, peoples. Yeah, enjoyed the show.
Love
listen,
you
we out of
guys.
here, man. Listen, I gotta find the theme song real quick, man.
Oh,
Yeah, what the theme song at?
we don't have a theme song?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
We love you guys. Peace.
I just wanna talk for a minute. I know that we be lifing, but we gotta check our feelings before we catch a flight. How can we avoid a fight? Peace in the morning if we praying every night. The time's about right. I can feel the vibrations. They say you won't make it if you break communication. Education for your mind. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. Looking at our ways, ask yourself, would you date you? Hey, grab my hand for a long walk. Time to tune in, cause it's about to be a long talk. Hey, I heard preach on the podcast. Nikki with the facts, lots of love, and it's all laugh. Fall back, give an ear and pay attention. If your heart really listens, you may find out what you missing. I ain't really tripping if we try our best to stay true. Everything face truth, baby, would you date you? I'm just saying, would you date you when you face truth? Are you in the mood to make moves? In your heart, could you make room? We can't lose if we stay true. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. You got flaws I relate to, so you ain't gotta carry weight too. But we gotta converse so we can face truth. Hey, I'm just saying, would you date you? You're now tuned into the Would You Date You podcast with your hosts, Preach and Nikki. Hey y'all, it's on you. Let's go.